There we go.
No, I wasn't ready. No.
You were not ready? Cisca, pull your pants up! Cisca, your pants!
No, my pants! I forgot to be in the other room. No.
No.
Classic Cisca. Classic Cisca, pantsless. You pantsless undead.
That's me.
How y'all doing today? You're already drawing. You're already locked in.
Howdy doody.
Howdy doody.
Howdy doody.
Oh, my favorite Back to the Future reference. Can you believe? Oh my god. Oh my god. Nomia Vikshi really tests our friendship. I was like, hey Nomia, should I show you the greatest time traveling movie of all time, Back to the Future? And Nomia was like, no, let's not do that.
Well, fair enough.
Do you think that a movie killed Nomia's parents and that's why, you know, they have a vendetta against them? That's why Nomia wears a superhero costume at night and goes down hunting cinemas?
I mean, they don't tell you about the fourth parent.
That's right, yeah. Whatever happened to the fourth parent, huh? And the fifth
Like, why
parent?
do you think they have so many?
You heard of the movie The Fifth Element? Now get ready for the movie The Fifth Parent.
Fifth, sixth, seventh. Seventh isn't that
Well, do you know why Nomia's last name is Vikshi? Because they had 13 parents.
They are vindictive. Yeah, exactly.
Hi Dallas, hi Werewolf. I think I did everything that I need to do.
Werewolf.
Werewolf.
Can you believe it?
Woof.
Werewolf.
Chippy.
It's an experience I had yesterday.
I'm excited. And I guess, you know, we can just jump in. Fuck it. We're just chilling today. We're being silly today. Hey everyone. We're jumping to the main screen at the count of 3, 2, 1. Boop.
Good
Hello everyone.
afternoon, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi Orange. French spotted. Hi Hans. Who's French on this stream? Chippy's Italian.
Because I said,
Why would you say that? Chippy's Italian.
I'm
because I
Italian.
said bonsoir mes amis préférés.
Oh,
Oh, Cisca was
I
speaking
want
the French.
Chocolate bread.
Anybody here Italian? Anybody?
Oh,
Italian?
pizza. I cooked the pizza.
You cook at the pizza. Thank you,
I cook at
Chippy.
the pizza.
Thank you, Chippy. By the way, you're getting Fugi Maxi today because it's not because I'm not feeling good or anything. I mean, I'm not feeling good, but it's because the cable that I use to charge my phone while streaming, which I require in order to move my VTuber, that cable broke. And you may be thinking, Maxi, shouldn't you have a backup cable? I did. I had 2 backup cables, and each of them broke over the course of like 2 months. Those cables were junk.
Say something about Apple, but I won't.
Yeah, they were not Apple. They were not Apple cables. Is there a 2D yeet yet? No, there isn't. Dallas says, well, someone is doing something vaguely Amano-esque. That's Cisca, baby! Cisca is just doing beautiful art on the side. Just like the rest of my friends.
Who's Amano?
Yoshitaka Amano,
Yoshitaka.
the lead artist for...
Yeah, got it. Nope,
Yeah,
got it.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy.
Very beloved.
You know, I actually didn't mean to draw Dale, but I guess I am drawing Dale. I picked Diglett because it's like probably the easiest Pokemon to draw, and yet I'm kind of going hard on it. So first off, hi there. The name is Maxi, pronouns are they, them. I am your navigator for today. The music you hear in the background is from Lo-Fi Leah. This is Image of a Hero, the character creation set music from Phantasy Star Online, one of my favorite songs. Now, beginning in the order you see on the screen, we have first and foremost Chipadees with the cigar. Close, but just a cigar. Chippy, who are you? What are your pronouns?
Hello, I'm Chips, also known as Chipadees. My pronouns are they, them. I have every disease.
Hell yeah, the cutie disease. Next to Chippy is Cisca on that little ledge. Yeah, that I love that little gremlin Cisca, little Humpty Dumpty ass looking Cisca. I love it. Cisca, who are you?
Yes,
What are your pronouns?
Hi, I'm Cisca. My pronouns are she, her. I am henchwoman number 3. I'm the hot and sassy one.
I will say, you do kind of look like a gremlin on the wing of my plane, and no one believes me you're there. Also, I'm William Shatner today.
Also, I'm really chill. Like,
You're
I'm
actually
not
really
even
chill.
to the plane.
Yeah, I'm just like, there's a
just hanging
gremlin on the
out.
plane, and it's just there, reading the rulebook for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And last but by no means least,
Gotta do it.
it's the cool guy, the token he him. It's Plaguesworth. Hey Plague, tell us about yourself.
Hello. Today, I don't know what to draw. So, if y'all got any recommendations,
That's Stone
throw
Cold,
them in
Stone
the
Cold
chat.
Steve Austin.
I'm gonna draw Stone Cold Steve Austin right now.
I mean,
So,
we could just
Let-
keep giving you Monster Hunter monsters.
Yeah, you could just keep we could just keep telling you things to draw. And yeah, welcome. We're gonna have a nice, fun, chill stream today as we just talk about anecdotes and just draw on the same Canva. We're using the website magma.com, also known as Macmers. Mega Macmers Man is Macmers, etc., etc. We like to pronounce words wrong here because it's fun. Han says, I got a letter from the Federal Crime Agency yesterday. They were like, Hans, you're not committing enough crimes. That's right, Europe is weird like that.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna need to
Yeah.
commit a few crimes today.
You know, rise and
I mean-
grind.
Ich meine, wenn du deine Verbrechensrate nicht erfüllst, dann brauchst du dich auch nicht wundern.
No, Cisca's using the funny words. What's Cisca saying? Anybody know what Cisca was saying there? Oh no,
I
You don't need to
only
be
know
excused, you're not
Schnick,
getting
Schnack,
in your
Schnuck.
crime rate, is what I said.
Cisca could have said anything there, and nobody would be the wiser.
I agree
Ich liebe
100%.
meine Freunde. Ich wünsche nur, sie wären nicht solche Bastarde.
Cisca's so cool, speaking multiple languages. That could never
in
be me,
tongues.
except for the 2 other languages I speak.
But by the way, Maxi,
Yeah, what's up?
you're gonna get a kick out of this one. What I'm drawing right now, it's me prepping mentally for the next campaign.
Oh, let's go! I like it. I like it. Like a nice little mental board. I like it. I like it. I like it. Han says I was
Might be a
shaking
little
while
bit more literal.
opening it. Why did you commit a crime? And then it's just a fucking survey. I love that. Enjoy your lurk, werewolf.
Yeah.
Not enough
So it's
crime
like, so
sounds
why
like a
did you not
Doge
fulfill your
memo.
crime rate?
How dare you? How dare you, Dallas? But also, it's like so true though.
They're like, would you like to commit more crimes, actually?
We need more crimes.
The people want
I mean-
crimes.
I mean, according to Elon, just making fun of conservatives is a crime, so.
Fellas,
Guess I'm a-
fellas, no one is blowing up Teslas today. We gotta blow up some more Teslas in Minecraft. That's a joke. Don't sue me.
Hans said about the crime federation. I thought they found out that what I did to the Minecraft villagers, what I did to them was severely messed up. I believe you. If nothing else, Minecraft is a great vessel for violence.
That's a great quote. If nothing, Minecraft is a great vessel for violence.
Quote me or
How do I draw best? How do I draw best for Stone Cold?
Computer, how do I draw a vest?
I feel like-
that's a very faithful Diglett you did there.
I mean, I have a reference in front of me. Please, be impressed, but don't be that impressed.
I'm managing my impression. My
I will
impressiveness.
say though, I will never not see Diglett as a guy with his mouth open. I'm so sorry. I don't think we have a single. Oh crap! I forgot to boot up Mix It Up.
Nick? Oh,
Did I even set my status to online? Oh my god. Oh.
It's
Sorry, I forgot to pay for the lights.
Chippy, the light. Chippy, our table.
All of the lights.
I forgot to set my status to online. There we go.
Everybody message Maxi right now.
I meant on Blue Sky I have a button that I can just press that makes it so my username says at live right now. That's what I meant.
Everybody message Maxi right now.
Okay, no, fair.
We're gonna do surveys if you didn't text Maxi.
Yeah, you're gonna get a survey
We
from
will
the
call
fucking
you
crime
out.
organization.
Yeah.
We'll say,
And
why
rate
didn't you do
your
it?
message to Maxi 1 to 5, how it made you feel.
Yeah, on a scale from 1 to 5, how did this Diglett makes you feel?
Yeah, how many times do you
Oh, that's a
message
6-5.
Maxi a day?
That's a fat 5.
I'm gonna raise my fingers and say, how many Diglets do you see?
All right.
1?
What Pokemon
Or
should I
2?
draw next? Originally, I was gonna
1?
draw Pikachu, and then I'm like,
Or
holy
2?
crap. There's an awful lot of details to Pikachu.
Well, if you're asking me, Maxi, you know what I'm gonna say you should draw.
What should I draw?
Well, what's my favorite Pokemon?
Ah, I see. Hold up, I gotta go to like fucking page 69 of this fucking document. I should draw Galarian Slowpoke eventually. Wait. The art just jumped around. What do you mean it goes from Electrode to fucking Walking Wake? What? Who fucking made this page? Who in Bulbapedia is maintaining the Kensugimori page?
Ah, you see, it's in alphabetical order, but also in Japanese.
Shut the hell up. That can't possibly be the case. I love that they are saying that like Kensugimori also made all the new 3D models that appear in Pokemon Home, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's not the case. He's a talented man, but he's not that, like, there's no way he also knows like 3D modeling. There's Lotad. They used a really interesting.
You do, Maxi.
I mean, I keep thinking of remaking my 3D model or like making like a version 2, but I'm also crazy. So maybe I won't do that just yet. Okay, I try the
Sicko, I'll give you that.
I am a sicko. Let me go to command. Actually, is Nightbot just down right now? Could somebody do no, yeah. Is Nightbot just down? Do I have to reconnect Nightbot? Is that what it is? It's always something, man. Kensugimori. Okay, so the thing is that oh my god, I have to give Nightbot permission again. Okay. Let's go.
You gotta give Nightbot consent.
I have to check in with Nightbot every like 2 weeks and be like, hey Nightbot, what's up, you little bitch? And then Nightbot's like, not much, you slut. And then I'm like, damn, I didn't think we were that forward in our relationship. Anyways, could you fucking give me a quote? And then it's like, nah.
Nah, man. I'm on my day off, don't you know?
It's Thursday! This is like the one consistent day that I stream with my friends. Okay, well,
point at the calendar and it just turns out that the entire month is vacation.
Yeah, what are you, fucking the president? Sorry, so back when George Bush Jr. was president, George W. Bush was president. There was this bit that I remember from SNL at the time when it was like for the American. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do a George Bush, by the way, but whatever. The bit was that he looks to the screen on the podium and says, "I'm gonna work for the American people 24/7, 24 days out of the month, 7 months a year," and it's lingered with me because it's also basically spot on.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But Han says with
Oh no, wait, that's Bill.
Nightbot, we miss you. Without you, I'll forge to read the rules. By the way, I have fixed the welcoming message that says "Don't forget" instead of "Don't forge." By the way,
Don't forge. Don't forgore.
Don't splorge.
Forgeur.
Don't splurge.
You know what? Splurge if you want. Splurge them if you got them, fellas.
You know what? You're a kid now. You know what?
You're a squid now.
Is that Pokemon? Is that Pokemon trainer Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Yeah, he's summoning a Boltor, a fucking Boltor or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I feel
That
like
is delightful, Plague. That is absolutely delightful.
I actually think it's good for him to be off type, and instead of being an ice type trainer, he's a, like, you know, he's a mixed trainer. I like that.
No, I think Plague was going after the fact that the Voltorb looks exactly like him because they're both bald and angry.
Yeah.
His whole
This
team is
picking up what I'm
bald?
putting down.
It's
got
all
someone.
team bald.
Little old Stone Cold's gotta summon a little bald time. Gotta summon a little bald guy. For the little bald
lovely.
guy.
That's absolutely lovely.
The way that you were just ready for that, it's incredible.
That no good son of a gun ass ketchup. I'ma whoop his ass. That no good son of a bitch. I'ma wish some candy ass up on that Kanto region.
No, dude, you're cooking. I like the idea that is Coldstone Steve Austin as a fucking that's Walter White. How dare you?
That's Walter White.
Stone Cold Steve Austin as a Pokemon gym leader is kind of incredible. Better than whatever he's doing right now with his time.
Gotta go get some medals.
Does he have a fucking podcast? What is he doing now? Do I want to know?
Dude,
Maybe
yeah.
I don't want to know.
Dude, you know what he's doing?
What is he
has
doing?
So every once in a while I get notification from Stone Cold about his Instagram post, and it's just him like petting his cats and being like, "Oh, there goes my cat. There goes Nacho. Nacho the cat. I love Nacho." Which, if you don't know Stone Cold Steve Austin, he's like a pro wrestler, and he's like literally the most badass pro wrestler that ever existed.
I guess
he's
he
like,
is, huh? I guess he is the
It's
most
the duality
badass.
of man. It's the duality of man.
and then he's just like, I love my cats. Which based, and I think out of all the pro wrestlers from like that era, I would say he's like the one that aged the best, as in like on his stance on everything, and genuinely seems like a nice guy.
He has yet to be like, by the way, I don't think trans people deserve rights.
I think he straight up said that they do deserve rights, and like he was like, hey, you know, everybody, like, we're all people. It's like everybody deserves.
Holy shit, that's incredible. That's good.
There you go. I gave him a belly
That's
button.
You know, the world is a strange place when Mick Foley and Steve Austin end up on the same political spectrum. That's actually kind of hilarious.
Hell yeah.
Plague, who is your favorite wrestler of all time? Let's alienate Cisca and Chippy for this next bit.
I mean, favorite of all time. I think Mick Foley for sure. Who's I feel like me talking about pro wrestling is the equivalent of like if somebody was talking about like Hunter x Hunter to somebody, or like JoJo's Bizarre
Yeah,
Adventure.
if anyone on the stream was talking about Hunter x Hunter, if anyone on the stream was talking about Hunter x Hunter,
Nobody here would ever talk about Hunter x Hunter, especially not Chippy.
especially not Chippy, Tunom, yeah.
Or it's like One Piece, like an anime. It's like I don't know what anybody's talking about, but like it sounds cool. But it's like basically like Mick Foley.
He uses his Nen to access the super web.
But it's kind of like that though when you think about it. It's like Mick Foley, who started out just by himself, and then eventually he kind of like came out with a character that's like a psychopath, like it's almost like serial killer guy.
Mankind.
And then later, and then Mankind, and then he became good, and then later he came back as like a man that's stuck in like the disco era as a hippie.
He had a lot. He had a lot of characters. I loved him appearing in the N64 wrestling game as 3 unique different characters. That was good.
And it's cool because each one has like a different power level too, which is fucking crazy.
Dude Love is definitely lower power level.
And the thing is, like, it'll be like, this is Mick Foley, but then he'll come out and be like, actually, you're not fighting Mick Foley. You're fighting Cactus Jack. And people are like, oh shit!
Yeah, Cactus Jack!
Jack! It's like fucking Goku being like, I'm a go fucking Super Saiyan 10. People are like, oh shit, Super Saiyan 10.
Kensugi Mori, why did you make fucking Lotat so hard to draw? He's like at an angle. You also get the whole like the secret of Lotat. Like, does he have 6 legs or does he have like a butt?
He's so
Pseudopod.
leggy.
He has 6 legs, by the way, at a weird angle.
He's got a pseudopod.
He's silly.
Anyways, thank you for giving us the wrestling talk plague. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Hey, no worries. I should draw some Dragon Ball characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as everyone can probably surmise from the fact that I'm literally drawing Pokemon, and not giant robots at the moment, I'm workshopping with Kitty a potential monster hunting TTRPG. Monster catching, forgive me. The monster hunting will be later. And so, I couldn't sleep the other night because my shoulder hurt a lot. So I'm laying in bed. I'm sitting up in bed, actually, but that's really not important. Just in case anybody was wondering, Maxi, wouldn't it hurt your shoulder more to be playing games, laying flat down? I was sitting up on the bed, by the way. I'm looking up games on the 3DS because I'm like, I gotta find something to play. And I'm like, what are some Pokemon likes on the 3DS that I've never checked out? Did you know they made a Dragon Ball character collection game called Dragon Ball Fusions where you could fuse up to 5 members of your party into a new character, and it has like every Dragon Ball character of all time. You can have the Ginkgo Force fuses into one single extremely queer-coded character.
Yeah.
Into one singular gink.
One Gink. I've heard of Fusion, yeah? I did not know that game existed until 2 nights ago. Also, if you want to know the power of love, yesterday, I wasn't feeling pretty... I wasn't feeling... Thank you. That scared the fuck out of me, and then my brain was like, hold up, this must be Cisca. It couldn't possibly be a rogue kazoo player walking into the stream. That's the power of love. By the way, in case you're wondering why I'm bringing up Huey Lewis, I don't know, and the news, and the newest. Yesterday I did another episode of Chronomia Trigger, where my good friend Nomia Vikshi plays through Chrono Trigger, and I am their little navigator, getting all the facts of the game wrong. But it's okay, because Nomia doesn't know! Nomia doesn't know better, so I can just get it wrong and it's fine.
Nomia doesn't know me.
You can lie on the internet.
Yeah, I could tell Nomia that there's nothing under the truck. Anyways, we were talking about, time traveling stories, and then Nomia, now we're looping back. Nomia being like, no, I don't want to watch a movie because that's gay. And then I'm like, but you are gay. And Nomia's like, no, stop it. No, you. And then Nomia's like, actually, there's nothing gayer than having a wife. And I'm like, oh shit, does that mean I'm gay? Oh shit. And then, I had to do some introspection.
It
What
is
a
kind
con.
of gay.
What did you find while introspecting?
I'm gay. And I love my wife. Speaking of loving my wife,
Oh yeah?
my wife, Kitty, was being baby. Kitty was like, I want to try some Pokemon ROM hacks, but I don't know how to get them on my 3DS. And then I'm like, say no more. So, I had to relearn how to do it. Oh, Kendra's here. Hi, Kendra. I relearned how to inject GBA games into the 3DS. And then I felt so smart because I realized, because it's a pain in the ass to pull out the SD card and then like put the games on the SD card and then put the SD card back in. And it's extra bad because for the Neo 3DS, you have to pop the back shell to release the SD card. And I'm sitting there being like, there must be an easy way. And then, much like in an infomercial, a 3DS hacker is like, well, of course. Have you considered using FTPD? And then I'm like, FTPD, what is that? You can wirelessly send files on the same network using a homebrew. So,
Wow.
literally press a button and boom, all the files are now in Kitty's 3DS. And Kitty was playing Pokemon Rogue in bed last night. And I'm like, that's so cute. And my wife was nice and gay. There's an app for that. Yo, hi Ronnie!
There's not for that.
Yeah,
Well.
it was incredibly easy. I recommend everyone hack their 3DS.
I still need to get to mine.
Chippy. Okay, so I've told this story before, but like 3DS hacking has gotten to the point where it's dirt simple now. Because again, I've been through like 3 different arcs where they're like, okay, first off, you gotta download a thing on your computer, then you gotta do this, and then Nintendo was like, you can't do that no more. So the hackers were like, okay then, fuck you. So there's now just a QR code you scan on your 3DS, and it just jailbreaks it for you.
Oh,
That's cool.
It's just the QR code. That's how far we are on the in the homebrew wars. You literally scan
Honestly,
a QR code and it's done. And
if
it's really
Nintendo
funny.
doesn't want to produce something that we want, you know,
Yeah.
I think it's perfectly fine to do
free
that.
real estate.
Also, like
I just want to play Radiant Historia because I kept missing out on it. And I'm like, I want to check it out.
I would strongly suggest playing the DS version. At least first, because they changed the art style for the remake on the 3DS, and I'm not happy with it. Yeah, they changed the art style. They made it more like anime-y, which, like, you know, but Maxi, you like anime, and I'm like, why would you insult me like that? But you know, to each their own. Okay, this low tide is as good as it's gonna get, line-wise. Cisca, you got cut off there for a second.
Yeah, I'm squeaking. I'm screeching. I'm doing the fangirl thing where I'm just going. Ee!
I'm happy you like him. I actually really like low tide back in the day. Now I hate him though.
And I still love
I'm the
him.
biggest hater.
Now?
I hate the way that he walks. I hate the way that he talks.
If you want Lotad dead, leave it in the comments below.
That's right. For every vote, for every yay that I get in chat, I will put 1 bullet in Lotad's head. Okay, wait, hold up.
Leave him alone.
I like how Lotad is just kind of edging onto Demogorgon tentacles there.
Well, what do you think the tentacles are going after?
Well, Demogorgon, he just wants to get in a good pet. He's like, oh yeah.
Demigorgon
I'm
is
this
like,
guy.
you know. When will Demigorgon decide whether they're just a Gorgon or they're... Never mind.
When
if
will
you're
they decide whether they're an Ace Gorgon or a Bi-Gorgon?
Yeah, or a Bi-Gorgon. Thank you so much for, like, doing the joke. Maxi down... Oh, fuck, I forgot Kendra's a fucking mod. Kendra can do that. Maxi Stonks is now 11 saps a pop, by the way.
Also, if you're a Demigorgon, you're legally obliged to mention that in the chat.
Yeah. Please answer our Demigorgon survey in the comments.
If you're an Ace Gorgon, we love having you here.
Thank you.
Your name is Ace.
Fuck. The way Plague just snuck that in. The way he just snuck that in and no one caught it.
He sounded so pleasant. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, by the way, Plague's nickname is Ace. Plague has like 15 names, man.
And his full name Azael the Destroyer. Why do you think he calls himself Plague?
I mean, like,
In the plague.
You will be surprised by how close that is to the real name Plague has. That's right.
Yo, this is fucking... I'm drawing Krillin right now.
Dude, Krill! Oh my god. Is that Northern Lion?
Krillin. This is... you know what? You just turned him into Northern Lion. I'm gonna Google Northern Lion.
You're gonna look up what Northern Lion looks like? I'm gonna tell you...
I'm just drawing bald... Hey, am I just drawing bald
bald
people today?
Dude, bald people meta?
Bald only?
Yeah, you know, Plague's build in Pokemon is bald Pokemon only.
This is gonna be my Pokemon team of bald people. Stone Cold Steve Boston, fucking the 2 Dragon Bald people.
Is there more than one
Dragon
bald?
Ball?
Oh, actually, I guess Master Roshi's also bald, actually. Also, Han said earlier in chat that if you are... Latinx and you didn't watch Dragon Ball, it's a federal crime. It actually is, actually. Most people don't know this, but Mexico fucking loves Dragon Ball, man.
Mexico loves anime overall.
I mean, it's because it airs on fucking TV. Like, it airs in public television. I almost feel... I watched a video on how Japan spends a lot of money just like basically, you know, sharing its culture across different other countries. And I'm like, I wonder if Japan just like... was just like, hey, Mexico, you should love Japan. And then it just gave us anime for free. I wonder.
Maybe. That'd be cool, though. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you, though, right?
Why wouldn't you give anime to people?
On the
third day.
Plague, I swear to God.
Hold up.
Plague, walk that back. Walk that back.
Said, let them have anime.
Every now and then, and maybe
you
this
fall
is a topic
apart
for stream, but every now and then I think about how Axis powers are now perceived in modern day world. Because if you look at Germany and Austria, we're just kind of here. If you look at Japan, they've had like a great time exporting their own culture, and Italy has always just kind of been there, especially since large part of the Americas is made up of Italians. It's interesting.
Oh yeah.
There we go. That's the Krillin I know.
Oh, by the way, Kendra did say earlier that that they walked in as soon as the movie conversation happened. Kendra, have you ever seen Back to the Future?
Also, Kendra, I'll say nobody in the secret chat. Nobody got your Guar joke. I got your Guar.
Oh, I got the war joke. I just didn't say anything because I don't talk on our Discord.
Max, we should take you to see Guar.
I don't know about that.
What do you mean? Nothing wrong can happen. Just
nothing wrong's ever happened.
White. We're all gonna wear white, and nothing bad would ever happen.
All right, Cisca, I present to you your son has been finished.
Yeah, I love him. My son. He looks very good.
Kendra says, I don't think I've seen the second Back to the Future. You should! It's the best one, because it has the first one in it, too. It's like a 2-for-1 combo. I can't think of a good parallel that is exactly like that, but, you know. It's like Pokemon Emerald. It contains both Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby in it.
It's like Dark Souls 3, which has, like, references to both of the former games.
Yeah. Like Dark Souls 2 and the other ones that sucked.
Yeah.
We could watch movie tonight. Unfortunately, tonight is the day that we hang out with Plaguesworth. It's the day we hang out with Playgoo.
Gonna be the night.
Today is going to the bay.
By now, you should have somehow realized that you have to do. I don't believe.
Kendra says, "Play. Do you want to watch a movie after y'all hang out?"
Hey, Kendra, I have custody of Max and Kitty today. You can have custody of them tomorrow.
What the fucking custody?
If you wanted to spend time with us, maybe you shouldn't have moved all the way to New York City, father. Today's my divorce day. It's not fair. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's true. I forgot. Sorry, Kendra. Kendra, I guess you know what? Maybe we could watch a movie, Kendra. You want to stay up and watch a movie together? I realize my good friend Kendra's having a bad time. I should probably be there for my friend Kendra.
Having a bad time.
Having a bad time. No, don't no. Did I say I was gonna cancel my plans? You bozo, you clown, you absolute Pennywise, both? You joker. No, yeah, well, ¿por qué no los dos? We hang out with Plague. We go get some food, maybe Taco Bell. We check out the shops. We go to Trader Joe's, and then we come back and watch a movie with Kendra.
Trader Joe.
Traitor.
Kendra, we're watching a movie tonight, okay? Pick the movie. If you want to watch Back to the Future 2, freaking, I'm ready. My body is ready. We could also just like watch whatever. I believe I still have that King Ghidorah movie downloaded. We could also, you all want to watch the first Pokemon movie? I'm Pokemon pilled at the moment.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm up.
You were up way too late last night, Cisca, by the way.
I'm on vacation. That's just what happens when I'm on vacation.
Okay.
My body remembers that I'm actually a night owl, not an early bird.
Oh!
Kendra says, y'all aren't ready for my fucking new setup because then I took the TV stand, the DVD player, and all the furniture. So my setup is the CRT, the VCR, the PS1, and a lawn chair. Dude, that kind of goes off, honestly. Yeah, wow, you really do have the cishead white male fucking setup, huh? And your bed's just on the floor.
Wow,
your mattress on the floor.
There was lawns in New York.
Kendra says, I wish I drank because a 24-pack of beer box would be the perfect table to add. Members of chat, I will now take a request. Someone please name a smallish Pokemon that I could draw. The first effort to be like, draw Mega Aggron, draw Mega Alakazam, is getting timed out. That's not true. Unless you're mean about it. Leebit? Who the fuck is Leebit? How about you leave it alone, Bozo?
Ponygon.
Porygon?
Ponygon. What did you say? Chippy?
Porygon.
Chippy said Porygon! You were Pory here, now you'll be Pory be gone. Maxi, is that supposed to be a Scott Pilgrim reference? Shut up.
You're gonna miss me when I'm Porygon.
No, you know what? I'm just gonna look up Leave it, okay? It's a fucking straight.
I can't recognize you when I'm Pteranodon with you.
Kendra sent me. Leave it is a fucking. I guess this is a Pokemon. I guess it's a fucking Stray Kids Pokemon. This guy looks like
What do you
Kendra.
mean?
It's like a little mascot. I might do ditto, Dale. You know what? Well, I have a little. My shoulder's hurting, so before I drop Porygon, I do want to say because people have been concerned about this. Namely, Chippy has been concerned about this. I'm gonna tell everyone the story. So 2 days ago, let me just crop this way. There you go. 2 days ago, during Nomia's memberships only stream, something happened. It's okay. No one got injured except for me. So, Chippy was too fucking funny, and it caused me to laugh, and I laughed so hard that I fucking fainted live on stream.
No way.
Yeah, yes
Yeah.
way.
Hey, you know,
It
just
happens.
one of those perks that you too can get by subscribing and being a part of this lovely community. You too can see Maxi fuck up their shoulder live.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. No, and I do want to say I'm lying. It wasn't Chippy. Chippy made me laugh, but it was my own stupid joke. Chippy was saying that people were stuck. It's making me laugh still. People were stuck in line, and I'm like, kidding. It was Chippy laying down sticky tape on the floor, and the customers getting stuck, and it made me laugh. I was tired that day, so my defenses were down, and I was tired, and I started laughing. And sometimes when I laugh, I lose consciousness. It's happened once, like 5 years ago, and I can tell that it's gonna happen to me. Now you may be wondering, Max, is this a dangerous thing? It's a kind of fight or flight response, you know? I enter a hyper excited state, and my body thinks, oh, you're being mauled by a bear, play dead, so I faint. So live on stream...
You got those opossum instincts.
Yeah, I really am just a possum. I really am. So live on stream, I laugh. I played back the clip. It doesn't sound as dire as I thought it did. Because like Chippy and Nomi were like, it sounded like you were choking. It doesn't sound like that at all. They were fucking lying.
Okay, in my ears, I don't know if Nomia's audio is different, but in my ears it sounded like.
Yeah, I think that's because I was just laughing real loud. So from my point of view, this is what happened. Okay, I think about Chippy laying down sticky tape on the floor and the customers getting stuck like flies, and I laugh so hard. I instantly drop into REM sleep. I have like a 20-minute long dream of Chippy and I in a train. Chippy hands me like a Pokemon trading card, and I'm holding it in my hand. And then I slowly blink myself away. I'm on my chair, 2 feet away from my desk, and I'm looking at my hand, and I'm holding like I have my hand in the position of holding a card, but there's nothing in there, and I'm slowly blinking my eyes awake, and I have this horrible feeling of disorientation. And I'm like, huh? And then Kitty is in the room sorting Pokemon cards as they're known to do. And then I'm like, huh? What happened? What am I doing? Where was I? What is going on? And then I have to like backwards remind myself, wait, hold up, I'm streaming. And then I look and the stream is still up. I don't know for how long I was out. I mute myself and I ask Kitty if everything's okay. And Kitty's like, you kind of like hung your head for a second. And then I'm like, huh? I was gone for like, I don't know, like what, like 5-10 seconds?
Yeah, about.
Yeah. So if you too would like to see me lose consciousness live on stream, become a member of Nomia's stream and check out the last VOD.
Hell yeah.
You too can watch me die.
Yeah, and you can see how many people at the supermarket want me.
Want you? I'm coming there for the Chippy special.
Kendra says I'm gonna send you a voice memo. Kendra, first off, you haven't sent me a voice memo on the. Did you put it in the secret chat? Kendra, am I supposed to play this on stream? If this is just, I'm never gonna give you up. Of course, if for the group.
So today the
Ooh, that's loud. Okay, Kendra, I'm gonna play this audio clip, by the way. Okay, everyone, well, Plague, Chippy, and Cisca can't hear it, but you can. Let's go.
movers were in the other room, and I heard them go up to Danny, and they were like, "Hey, just we're so sorry. We knocked over some of these cards. Yeah, sorry. So we put them here for you." And I felt so red. Look what they they were so confused.
Those were the pictured are K-pop cards, by the way. That's so funny. We dropped your K-pop cards. That's incredible. Also, Kendra's voice came out so crisp. Holy crap! You speak into a microphone, like a real microphone? Kendra's voice was so crispy, like in a good way, like a deliciously fried chicken.
I miss you, Jollibee.
I miss you, Jollibee. Oh, by the way, Plague. So I was looking with Kitty, and you have it coming, Bozo. Plague's been like.
He has it. What?
You have it come. Yeah, shut up. Plague's been like the nicest guy, like always, but especially lately, he's been the nicest guy. So we're gonna spoil you, by the way, Plague. I think Kitty and I, we wanna organize taking you to that place in that undisclosed location, where you can make your own rug. I think we want to take you there and treat you because you've been so fucking nice to me and Kitty lately. So fucking,
damn, thank you.
Fucking start thinking what you're gonna make into a rug.
Yo,
Count your days, worm.
I'm gonna make. I don't know what I'm gonna make. See, that's a tough question.
That's why I'm like telling you in advance. I'm like, we're gonna make an appointment and we're gonna take you there, you bozo, and you're gonna make your own goddamn fucking rug. Yeah,
I've got an idea that is perfect for you.
Okay.
It's a rug. So you gotta make a bug that is snug.
A bug rug.
A snug bug rug.
Hell yeah! Thank you guys.
I mean, don't thank me yet. We haven't taken you yet, but I wanted to like tell you. Also as a way to like put I guess put the stake I guess in the ground I guess to be like we're gonna take you there because you spoiled us too much. Plague is an incredibly generous guy. As you know, my beautiful, amazing, sexy wife Kitty loves Pokemon cards, but right now they're impossible to get unless you are unemployed. And you're thinking, Maxi, that's a cruel joke. Why would you say that? It's so true.
It is really like it's 100% true. I mean, I'm thankful that I was telling Max and Kitty, or maybe you can go ahead and tell the guy anecdote, but
yeah, you can go ahead.
I actually befriended one of the reps that brings Pokemon cards into like a big box store that's like next to where I work, and like that to just show like I know the days that he shows up, so if he lines up with like a day that I'm working, I kind of just go over there after work and get like first dibs on some Pokemon cards. So, and then last week he actually hooked me up, so we got a bunch of the new Pokemon set for
You did?
for Max and Kitty. So
yeah. No, but Plague is incredible, and like I want you to understand that like these people know that oh my god, Yento was once out. Oh my fucking god, fellas, I'm gonna be right back. My cat wants to. I guess my cat thought, you know what? Sure, there's a heated blanket right here, but what if I just left you, abandoned you? So Kendra's not the only one being abandoned today.
I no longer
be
care
right back.
for your presence, Baba. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
is anybody excited that we're only like 6 more months until Halloween?
Oh, you're right.
Oh.
I miss Halloween. It's always nice whenever I see like spooky stuff in the stores. It's like a nice checkpoint of like yeah, shit's cool right now. So
Yeah, Plague is very much
Kind of a weird position because I don't really participate in public holidays.
I mean, like neither do we. But
I can barely bring myself to care about Christmas, so.
But
I'm a Christmas bitch.
Oh, Chippy loves Christmas? I didn't know that about you.
Yeah. Like, I hate capitalism, but I just like the vibes and the cute red and green stuff and little sparkles and little Christmas trees. I like decorating.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I like baking a bunch of cookies.
Yeah.
Coquito.
Again, the capitalism sucks, but spending time together with people you like, giving them presents, that's all. That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Now that's the problem though, isn't it? Find people that you like.
I like my mom. And that's it.
But what about Doug?
I like Doug. He's just far away. It's hard to
So
get
far
there.
away.
So far away, far too long. I gotta see Doug eventually.
Could you imagine if Chippy had been like, oh, fuck Doug. I actually don't like Doug, Maxi. I've never enjoyed this bit of you bringing up my real brother's name because I actually don't like him. Dude, I would have been devastated. I would have never brought Doug up ever again. I'll have you know. Server's going into maintenance soon.
oh
Well,
shit.
I'm a verdict, I guess.
We'll see what we'll see.
You
Everyone,
want to clock into supermarket?
everyone, hold on. Well, I don't know. The last time I played Supermarket together, I fucking fainted. So I don't know if I want to go back there. I have bad memories now attached to Supermarket together,
Yeah.
especially
I
because
don't know. I'm drawing a fond memory down here.
Adopted a bunch of flobs.
oh, that's so good. That's so good, Chippy. Got him.
Got
Oh, did I finish the previous? I'm like, I'm going through my mind. I'm like, have I finished every cycle that I said I was gonna do?
Kirin started voice call.
Huh? Don't worry about it, okay?
I've never worried less.
What if I just refresh the canvas? How if I just refresh the canvas? Oh. Daily maintenance usually takes only a few moments to complete. If the page doesn't load in the next 5 minutes, please check status.macmers. Alright, well, oh, wait. No. Alright, well, for the next 5 minutes, I guess I'm just gonna be sitting here, answering your live questions. Hey, everyone, how y'all doing today?
Wait, Max, I forgot to mention. Did I ever tell you that I bought a fake Labubu?
You bought a fake Labubu?
Yeah. Actually, no, I bought 2 fake Labubus.
You bought 2 fake Labubus? Why?
Yeah. Cool, because they ended up swapping my days. So I had a Sunday off last week. I just went to like the local flea market, and they were selling like fake Labubus. And I don't know if you've all been keeping up with the times, but my TikTok feed has just been like China manufacturers like telling you like you can just buy like the real thing straight from the manufacturers.
No way.
They just don't put the name of the item.
So you bought fake ones that are still real ones?
No. Well, I bought 2 because the boxes were really like deceiving. Because one of them was like straight up Labubu box, and it said Pop Mart on it. And then the other one was like a really, really fake recolor of the box, but it didn't say Pop Mart on it.
Huh.
They were like completely different size, completely different shaped boxes. So I was kind of curious to see how they would come out. Anyway, the one that had the Pop Mart logo with it was horrendous. It was like the craziest fake Labubu ever, like super bad. But then the one that had like the super funky ass box ended up looking pretty close to like the real deal.
Dude.
So I gotta show those to you later.
Hell yeah.
Hey, fake Labubus are here.
The fake Labubus, they're back. Did you guys get kicked out of the canvas as well, or is it really literally just me because I refreshed?
Oh no.
Oh, I finally
I got kicked.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm still here, but
I was there for a while, but I just got kicked when you mentioned it.
Oh, you're saying I did it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you have a contact over at magma.com. Oh, we're back.
Well, yeah, we're back. Yeah, I asked my contact to tell me if Chippy was a liar.
Yeah, and
Maxi-
suddenly I can't draw on anything because Maxi doesn't like me, and they told their contact to ban me from Magma.
That's right. It was me. I did it. And you know what? In honor of Chippy, I'm gonna give this. I'm going to give this.
Yeah. He's my friend.
I just took a quick PNG download of the canvas just in case.
Thank you, Cisca.
thank you.
Yeah.
Also, because I'm actually kind of happy with what I've drawn. And just keep drawing before the block comes back.
That's good.
Oh my god, is that a weed? That's it, I'm calling the police.
Which Pokemon you think is most likely to smuggle drugs through the border?
Hold up, please tell me this will work. Please tell me.
Oddish for sure, right? Like you look at Oddish and you're like, you're doing some shit, bro.
What's that?
I had.
What's that constantly drooling mushroom called?
That's Gloom.
Yeah, Gloom
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. When I was a kid, my Pokemon Red team was my overleveled Charizard and then 5 Oddishes, so I don't know what that means in the context of this.
I don't know. If you're a Garbodor, I'm gonna profile you with all due respect.
Only leave him alone.
Don't profile my boy Garbador.
As you wish.
That quote's not gonna get added. I can already tell. I can already tell Nightbot is not gonna listen to that.
She's
Are
got
you
her own
guys hearing
ideas
that on your side?
Hearing what?
I keep accidentally hitting like that.
No.
No idea what you're talking about.
Okay, so there's a piano bench underneath my desk because life is a nightmare, and I keep hitting it with my foot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Go on.
And it keeps.
Okay.
It
Now
keeps
I
making
heard.
a loud
Now I heard
sound.
that. Now I
Yeah.
heard that.
Sorry.
Sometimes you just make weird noises, and that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chippy's just
My
weird
friend.
like that.
My friend told me once in call that sometimes there's a sound in my house that sounds like sneakers on a basketball court, and I can never close that cabinet anymore without hearing it.
Oh, Chippy, could I ask you to? Could I ask you
Wait,
to?
do you think? What? I wonder if it'll show up. Let me go. Let me go walk into the kitchen. I'll try not to mute.
Oh my god. Oh my god, please let it be audible. I need it.
Audible? The Amazon audiobook service?
It does!
Oh,
It does!
I don't know if that picked up.
It did!
No, it did.
Also,
They
by the-
actually did pick up.
Also, Hans, you're thinking of Kangaskhan.
I don't think it picked up.
No, it picked up. We heard it.
Did it sound like sneakers on a basketball court?
It did.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Chippy, I have to like the tone when I asked you to do it. The tone was like me asking an actor to like inhabit the character they played in their latest movie. I'm like, could we talk to Shrek for a second?
Shrek.
Yeah,
Shrek as played by Chippy.
Chippy could.
I could play Shrek.
Chippy should.
I also don't want anybody in my house.
I.e. Swamp.
Yeah.
So I didn't finish this thought earlier, so guess we're back to Pokemon cards, by the way. So that I want you to understand like what kind of cool guy Plague is, because he literally approached the guy who stocks the Pokemon cards at his big shop near his work, and the guy was like, "Hey, what's up? Hey, dude, for sure." Because you know that guy deals with shitty like card scalpers every single day of his life.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
And then he just he just lets Plague like get first dibs, and that just goes to show what kind of cool guy Plague is.
Yep.
With everything, just if you're nice to people, they'll most likely like, be nice back.
People tend to overestimate just how little it costs you to be nice.
Yeah. I mean, as somebody who works in like customer service, like, we can technically return whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. Like the company's losing pennies, right? Like, it's fucking money doesn't really matter to most companies. But like, if you're just nice about it, because technically we're not supposed to return a bunch of shit, but if you're just nice about it, we'll probably do it. It's just a matter of like, if you're nice and cool about it, understanding. But if you come in like guns blazing, it's like, nah, go fuck yourself.
Then you brought your own gun and you shoot.
Yeah. Shoot back. I don't know how I feel about this Northern Lion.
I think
That's him. That's him. I love that you also you did the right thing and like have the built-in headphones, because every time I see that man without headphones, I'm like, who the fuck is that?
Who is this
Like
egg?
Bark, man.
Apparently he's currently going through his arc where he speaks like little bits of Spanish, and I'm just like, okay, Northern Lion.
I think we all do
I'm
that
a-
when we start learning another language.
I'm gonna put BN on his shirt.
Sugoi desu ne, Cisca-chan.
Bien. No, put mucho. Muy bien. I was telling somebody like how long it took me to like learn English when I first got here. It took me like 3 months or so.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
that's
Pretty crazy.
damn good. That's damn good. It took me 6 months. It took me 6 months to be
That's still
comfortable.
pretty good.
Re-
Yeah.
Yeah, but Blake came to the US as an extra baby, so that definitely helped him.
12 years to get fluent.
Yeah.
I mean, like
Yeah.
the thing people don't get is that like most of it is just straight up just consuming the media of that language.
Yep.
Because it gives you context for what words actually mean. It's just the way that fucking babies learn languages, man. People are like, oh, children are so much better at learning new languages. No, it's because they actually just consume more of it, you know?
Yeah.
Well,
I
their
always
brains are a
liked-
little bit more elastic.
I always liked in my Spanish classes when they would show us the telenovelas, and I was like, oh, I get it now. But also, why is this plot like crazy?
Oh, that's the telenovela, baby.
I love it.
No, I mean, there's a reason why it's like one of the most enduring forms of of drama in Mexico. It's just fun, man.
It's just fun.
There was actually one of the big time telenovelas before we left the States, I think, was a teenage school drama where like they went like really like modern on it. They had like a lot of like because the traditional Mexican telenovela is poor girl from small town falls in love with the rich guy who owns all the ranches, and his family is like a fucking big family, you know? They're big rich family, and there's the contrast between him being rich and her being poor. That's a traditional fucking Mexican telenovela, right? It's the same story every single fucking time. But this one was like just teenagers being teenagers, and it covered things such as like, gay people. And I'm like, dude.
Oh, Rebelde.
Yeah, Rebelde. I knew you would know. I knew you would fucking remember.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to Rebelde, by the way.
I think the one that we were primarily watching in my classes was like it was specifically made to like, oh, this will also like teach you like basic Spanish. So it was like a teaching resource, but it was in the like style of a telenovela. Like I keep trying to find it because it was about this woman who like lost her son and she had to like travel all over the place to find him.
Also, Chippy, I have finished your Porygon, by the way. Here's your fresh Porygon.
Thank you! Yay!
He's playing.
Did you watch Extra in Espanol? Oh, not that. Yeah, not that. San says, I know the most important stuff, like una cerveza, por favor. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I think I started getting, funnily enough, I started getting lost around when it got to the lessons about taking and giving directions. Because I'm bad at that in English too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We also watched, like, we watched a horror movie. And I think it was just called, like, The Orphanage. Or The Orphan.
Okay. Blake, are you drawing a cone head?
No, it's Bert.
Okay, all right.
This is Bert. This is Prime Bert.
I'm like, did somebody else watch that new video by Drew Gooden? No.
no.
The one how the future isn't fun anymore?
No, he has a new one where he watched every single movie based on an SNL skit.
Oh yeah.
That one's
I watched
good.
That one.
I wish I. So he also talked about this. There was this one character. This was an old skit from SNL. It was just a character who looked androgynous, and the whole bit is that every skit is just being like, is this person a man or a woman? And every bit that's the whole bit for like 10 minutes every single skit, right? So they made that into a movie. It tanked horribly, but I'm like, maybe we should bring that back. Maybe we should bring back this character, you know? That happens every time I walk out of a bathroom. The next person to walk in looks at me, looks at the sign outside, and then looks at the other side and goes, what's going on here?
Did you see that?
Yanto, you won back, you son of a cat.
What's the name of also this video about this guy who went like a month without his phone. I forget his name.
Oh yeah,
But,
I think he's part of the expanded Drew Gooden universe. Yo, Cisca, you're going off. You're going off, Cisca. Oh,
Yeah,
it's a Sims character. I get it. It has a little plumb up on the head. That's a Sims character. I get it now.
Yeah. It's a bunch of characters from next campaign mashed together, but it kind of works because next campaign is going to be set in the abyss.
Why is Cisca drawing my
Bunch of
ex-wife?
That's a bunch of
Yeah,
diamonds.
Cisca's drawing your ex-wife, and you're watching it. You're watching Cisca draw. Never mind. I'm gonna go get
Like your
Yanto.
ex-wife. That's right. This is Clarice.
Cisca's watching your ex-wife, and you're watching.
Yanto, please.
Actually, I'm hanging out with her. We're having a gay old time.
What do you want? You've been fed.
We're grabbing a coffee together.
Yanto, my friends are talking without me. Yanto, I could be yapping.
Oh.
Yap, yap, yap. Yap,
I apologize
yap,
if this bird is too big.
I see how it is.
Such a big bird.
Making mouth sounds.
Big bird? Big bird?
I think this bird's too big.
Can you make a mashup of Big Bird and Bert? Big Bird?
Big bird. Bird Simpson. I should do. That's the collab that I need.
Oh, by the way, if everything goes according to plan, if I don't have a terrible time between now and tomorrow, in the next 23 hours, I will be streaming Robotic Alchemic Drive tomorrow, also known as RAD. That's right, the game with the girl that says Grandma.
No.
I set up the stream for it, and I was doing the tutorial. That game is fucking jank, brother. That game is jank. The game is like, do you want to control the game normally on it or on easy pussy mode? And then I'm like, what's easy mode? On easy mode, the tutorial person tells you, yeah, maybe you should actually like become a real pilot and try normal mode. And I'm like, jeez, sheesh, sheesh. Damn. By the way, in case you're wondering, how do you move? So, in this game, you are a mecha pilot, but you don't pilot the mech. You are outside, and you have to, like, control the mech while being outside of its body. And, in case you're wondering, the sticks on the controller control the arms. So, you have to draw motions for the arms to swing and attack. The feet are controlled with R1 and L1. So you press R1 to start advancing with the right foot, and then L1 to also start moving the left foot. It's jank. It's so fucking jank. Anyways, so the thing that got me is that I was playing the tutorial, and there's voiceover in the tutorial, and there is like a newscaster lady, and it's like, again, I don't say this in a mean way, but it is definitely someone at the office. This is absolutely someone at the office who were like, hey, Clarice, that's right, this Clarice, could you please voice the newscaster lady? And then she's like, how racist do you want the voiceover to be? And they're like, I don't know.
Oh, no.
Chippy, now that we've been streaming for about an hour, could you now tell me the anecdote that you have drawn over here? I'm featuring it on the stream right now. If you're comfortable telling us the story.
Oh yeah, so I was sick as a dog last night and was like, okay, well I'm not gonna work today, so I'm gonna play some games, and nothing was really hitting, so I was like, okay, I'm not gonna game. And so then I'm like, okay, well, you know what, I should do some writing, because I haven't gotten back to that in a while and I have some free time now. Tell me why. I open my Google Drive. The script that I am trying to write is divided into 9 different documents. Tell me why past Chippy wants me dead.
Tell me why.
Why?
By the way, and I do want to say this to anyone who's using Google Docs. If you make a Google Word file or a Google Doc, you can have multiple documents in the same document.
So I think what was happening was I was originally going to consolidate things into one document, but it ended up with some of these are like documents with like one paragraph in them, and I'm like, why is this here? Who are you?
Don't you love your past self being the root of your existence?
Yeah.
So
that's why I'm gonna smash them with a hammer.
So I do want to say, by the way, and again, if Kate happens to be watching right now, this is not a criticism, okay? I'm reading Kate's book. It's delightful. Kate has done a fantastic job. The one thing is that the whole document is one document in Google Doc, and it's 450 plus pages, so it gets really slow the deeper I go in. And it would have been better if it was formatted as like each chapter is one sub document instead of the larger document. But you know, that's just a little thing that can be fixed later. But yeah, that's a secret, by the way.
Yeah, I do remember I was specifically separating the first chapter because I wanted to take the first chapter and just like do like a gray box build of it so I could see how it felt.
Kendra says,
but it's still a mess.
no, Kendra did not understand the assignment. Kendra says, could you make copies and chop it into thirds maybe? No. What you do is that in Google Docs, you can have multiple sub-documents inside of the same document. So instead of making like Google Doc number 1, chapter 1, then Google Doc number 2, you just have a Google Doc that is the whole book. And inside of it, you just make a sub-document inside. And you make each chapter its own sub-document. That's like the way you go and do it. This is how
Jerry.
do it.
We need documents, Jerry.
Yeah, so I have to play
What's
a game
going on in
today
there, Jerry?
of which document is real.
I mean, like, so I'm the kind of bitch who keeps track of like all their files across years. I have literally like I have a backup of all of my Evernote documents back in the Evernote era. Hashtag hey what's up? Hey what's up? I still hate it. All my documents from my Scrivener era. Oh my god. And now my Google Docs era. And I'm like, if I wanted to go back and read my diary entries from like 12 years ago, I could. I don't know why I would, but I could. So, you know, you're not the only one who keeps a stupid amount of files, is what I meant to say. I didn't just want to talk about myself keeping, you know. Oh my god, Maxi, you've had diaries for like 12 years? Yeah, so what?
Yeah.
So what? What's it to you, bozo? Yanto, my son, my dearest child, my only infant. What about the chinchillas, Maxi? They kind of live by their own rules, honestly. Okay. I'm gonna go and open the door for Yanto. Please pray for me. I'll be right back. Kendra, me, brain rotted, daily journaling, Mormon core. How fucking dare you?
Hey, Kendra.
Hey, baby boy, you wanna come in now? Come on, I don't wanna play this game, baby boy, come on.
You know the rules, and so do I. This might be it. This might be the move.
I think that's Bert.
This might be the schmove.
That's Bert.
That's a very good bird.
He looks so mad.
Okay, the boy is in.
I mean, he always is, kind of.
The way Kendra has like a Mormon hyperfixation feels like the way that I make TTRPGs. So, BRB, Kendra starts the Mormon TTRPG. Ah, shit, I didn't tell you about this! Holy shit, okay, everyone, please, I want you all to hold on to something. Hold on to something if you're able. Like a month ago, it's been a month. I have not posted about this yet because I've been so out of it. A month ago, Plague, Kitty, and I were thrifting, and I love board games. I'm a big board game fan. Kendra, you're gonna want to be listening to this, by the way. I'm warning you. So we go to a local thrifting place, and I find a board game that looks familiar. It looks like Settlers of Catan, but it isn't. It's called something else. And in the back, it looks like Settlers of Catan. There's a little thing at the back that says, you know, build on Settlers of Catan. And I didn't know you could just make your own Catan game. I look it up. It's a version of Catan that basically has Mormon themes slapped on top of it. I found Mormon Catan for $4.99 at Goodwill.
Let's fucking go? Question mark?
The reviews. Let me see if I can find the box for it. Mormon. Apparently, it changes the scoring system too.
Anyone want to go Mormon?
Why is there a... Yeah, there you go. I found it. Why is there a Mormon Settlers of Catan? The Settlers of Zarahemla is the name of the board game, by the way. It apparently teaches you about the principles of the Book of Mormon. Okay, I found the back of it. The quotes on the back are great, man, okay? Settlers is the most addictive game I've ever played. Richard Rock, former VP of Business Development and Marketing at eBay. I love how Zarahemla has brought my family closer together. My kids would rather play this game than any video game. Judy Simon, mother of 6.
My God.
From Idaho.
I want to be a mother of 6.
Kendra, by the way, I have put it in Secret Club, by the way. Settlers of Zarahemla. We purchased it for $4.99. All the pieces are in. It is... Did you... Of course I purchased it. It was $4.99. But by the way, in case you're wondering, here are the features of Settlers of Zarahemla Enter the Promised Land by Inspiration Games TM. Based on the #1 hit by Vtuber. Second feature, a variable board setup that gives you different challenge each time you play. Feature number 3, get your children away from the TV for an hour of family fun. And my favorite, great for vacations, parties, and family reunions. Anywhere you want to have a good time.
Anyone want to play Mormon Catan in bed?
Y'all want to play Mormon Catan one of these days on stream?
No.
Can I just realize that their new roommate is gonna see all of their cult stuff? Yeah. I love that because this is Mormon Catan, all the screenshots are of Mormons playing Catan. Anyways.
Grim time to live in.
I mean, you know. I mean, the game, oh, by the way, this game was printed in 2003, by the way. That box that I found was 22 years old. In pretty good condition, I must add. Oh, baby boy. Yanto's curled up. He has one of his eyelids closed. Or the first set of eyelids.
He's about to go big EP mode.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but by the way, instead of there's like a subsystem in that version of Catan where you build a great temple. Yeah, and there's a whole, like, you're trying to contribute the most to the temple. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. Kendra, could you please answer Hans's quote or question? Because I don't think I know enough to answer that question. I am not properly equipped to answer this question. Also, time for me to draw Kendra's requested Pokemon. G-Bit.
G-Bit.
Knee-Bit.
Oh yeah. Also, by the way, fun fact: the Book of Mormon is canonical during the Steel Ball Run arc of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
It's coming out soon, I think. right?
They're
Or
also
production?
the animation of
Yeah.
that is coming out soon. You can also you too will be able to watch the one JoJo where the main character is canonically disabled.
I'm gonna draw Ernie as his JoJo stand for bird.
Me drawing on this program, man, I miss my brushes. I miss my Procreate brushes.
I like crunchy.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Chippy, are you a peanut butter enjoyer, Chippy?
Yeah.
Crunchy or soft?
Usually soft because I like to cook with it too, so it's a little more convenient to have it soft.
Ooh.
I really like a peanut noodle stir fry.
Chippy, you are truly a man of culture, Chippy. Holy shit.
So far.
A crunchy is nice. I guess I don't eat a lot of peanut butter sandwiches anymore. Because it's like
Not
there
since
was a
the war.
time legitimately there was a time where I would literally just like forget to eat all day and then it'd be like, oh shit, I'm starving, and so like the fastest thing I could shove in my mouth is like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So it ended up with me having like a peanut butter jelly sandwich every day, and now they like physically make me ill.
Oh, I 100% get that. Yeah, I hate that.
Like I have them like maybe twice a year. Like yesterday I had it in the form of a tortilla roll up.
Oh, a crepe.
Dude, you made a Mexican crepe.
Yeah.
Also, Kendra, thank you for explaining. I know that Mormonism is your hyperfixation. It's your Roman Empire. Plague, what is your Roman Empire, Plague? What is the one thing that if someone brought it up, you would start yapping about it?
I'm thinking what it could be. I feel like Heroes of the Storm or like World of Warcraft.
Yeah, okay, no, yeah, it's Heroes of the Storm, 100%.
Yeah, like if someone starts talking about like any like WoW related stuff,
You know, Heroes of the Storm is coming back.
we can only hope. We can only hope. See, and I feel like that's like the thing that Marvel Rivals does so well, of like just continuous content. But like, I don't know. I feel like Blizzard had like an infinite money glitch with like Heroes of the Storm, and they just said, "Oh fuck it."
Yeah, they were like, actually, this is too much work. Let's just like dump it down the drain.
Heroes of
What
the
if
Storm
we
was the
didn't money?
The MOBA.
the Blizzard IP MOBA, right?
It sure. Saying was feels bad because the game is still out. You can still download and play the game, but you know.
It has no online support, so you'd be playing by yourself.
No, it has online support. What are you talking about?
It's just kind of like abandoned, basically. That they just haven't been doing anything with it.
So there haven't been any updates.
Oh no, they haven't been up to this in like 4 years.
But you could still
Just
play.
four?
You know, honestly, you know, y'all want to do a stream where we play Heroes of the Storm?
No.
Plague's like, no, I can't have you all see how high my rank is.
People are gonna be like,
Plague carry?
man, you live like this?
Sorry, Plague carry?
Plague would carry though.
I try. Yo, this JoJo Ernie is coming out.
Plague is the #1 Heroes of the Storm player NA.
I was pretty high up for like a good while.
It's, you know, it's the law of small numbers, right?
Yeah.
Plague is drawing Ernie as Bird's stand. That's very good.
Dude! That's so good. Phyllis, is this Yowie? Is this Yowie?
Yeah.
Oi.
Leebit. Was it Jeebit, Neebit, or Leebit?
I guess it was it was actually Leave It, I think.
What's y'all's favorite Disney animated movie?
Favorite Disney animated movie? I have a soft spot for Hercules.
Okay, I can see that. Well, animated too.
I very much love the music for Hercules. I love the muses.
It has Danny DeVito in it.
It does have Danny
Yeah.
DeVito. It does.
See, I was gonna say Road to El Dorado, and then I remembered.
That's not Disney. Yeah, I was gonna say Anastasia, but that's also not Disney. Actually, you know what? My favorite, classic fairy tale movie would probably be the Swan Princess.
Yeah.
I like that. I love that shit. The music for that also very good, by the way.
Yeah, it's a ballet.
Anastasia is Disney. Are you kidding? It's not Disney. Anastasia
Dumb
is
Blue
so
Studio,
not
isn't it?
Disney.
It's like Dumb Blue Studio, isn't it?
Yeah, Dumb Bluth.
I was also gonna start talking about my favorite. I was gonna mention one of my favorite Barbie movies, but then I remember those are also not Disney.
You can talk about your favorite Disney movie or Barbie movie.
But here's the thing, though. I don't remember. I just remember that there's a griffin who, at the end of the movie, gets turned to a kitty. I'm like, that's the ideal pet.
Yeah.
A kitty who turns to a griffin, and I can ride that thing to work, and then it sleeps on my desk for the rest of the shift. That sounds amazing.
I don't remember Atlantis because we saw Atlantis. in the movie theaters.
We did. It made me cry.
Yeah, but I just don't remember what happens in it.
It is a bit of a slow movie,
Well-
unfortunately. You know what movie
I
I've
do
never
like
seen
Atlantis.
that my friends are gonna like kill me for? Treasure Planet.
All same here.
Oh, we could watch that one together.
Kendra,
that's
what
one
movie
of
are we
my
watching
favorites.
today, Kendra?
Yeah, what movie are we watching today, Kendra?
Also, Kendra, can you please do me a favor and answer the question that Leave It is posting in chat right now, please? Or I mean on the screen, but whatever, you get it.
Kendra's part of a pyramid scheme.
I was like, why is leave it in chat?
I don't
There-
think I've seen any Ghibli movies either.
You've never seen a single Ghibli movie? I think
don't
I've
think
seen
so.
I've seen two. I watched no, wait, I've seen three. I've seen Princess Mononoke, I've seen Howl's Moving Castle, and I've seen Spirited Away.
I think everybody needs to watch Kiki.
I heard Kiki's good. I heard that
It hits
Yeah,
harder
no,
the older you get.
I heard that My Neighbor Totoro is slow. It takes like 3 hours for him to
Yeah.
show up.
I'm not
Really?
the biggest Totoro fan, even though I think he's super cute.
I want to watch Porco Rosso, so he gets to the line about, better a pig than a fascist.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful.
Yo, Chippy,
yeah.
Chippy drew a Chippy Diglett.
Yeah.
And
Chippy Tad.
Chippy Tad.
Chippy Tad.
And Bunny Chippy.
Hello to these.
Load of these. Get a load of these.
Oh, you know what? I
Hey.
actually watched Ponyo, and I really like Ponyo.
Oh, Panyo's cute. I like his
But it's
wife.
pretty good.
The Sea.
Yeah, the big woman in the sea.
That's Chippy said it first here, folks. Chippy loves big woman.
I love big women.
Who doesn't? Who can blame them?
Is that an Ernie stand? You know it.
Forgot how to draw. Fuck it. We're winging it.
Oh, I stopped drawing like a while ago because I can't possibly add to this.
I'm out of space.
Would you guys like more space?
I wouldn't say no to more space. Thank you.
I think that's as big as we can go. I'm not gonna lie.
So it would seem.
Princess Mononoke, by the way, is badass. That's a exceedingly good movie. Oh god damn it! I just remembered something. Oh god damn it! I just remember that Princess Mononoke is now damaged by the ever-encroaching advance of time.
Yeah.
Do you know
Oh,
why?
yeah.
Do you want to know who adapted the script for Princess Mononoke?
Oh no.
Tell us.
It's just this little known fiction author called Neil Gaiman.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
That's a prop.
Kendra, you want to draw? Kendra, you can draw literally with. I guess you would need a tablet, huh? Kendra, can you
You can
please?
also just do it on your browser with your mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do want to say his name is pronounced Gaiman. Geiman. That is what the name is pronounced. He also sucks. So we're
Yeah.
moving on.
Moving on.
So I'm looking at Pokemon art, and I love Pokemon, but Pokemon's made some terrible choices over the years. For instance, they really went out of their way to say in Generation 2, if you catch a Ledeba, you're an idiot. Because Ledeba evolves to Ledian, one of the worst Pokemon of all time. And I'm like,
What makes it
what?
say that?
Why did they make him bad? Like, they purposefully made a Pokemon bad. Like,
Yeah.
like he has bad moves, bad stats. They could have. I don't know. I know someone's gotta be bad, and I get that, but I'm also like, I don't know, man.
Why?
Yeah, Hans says I played Violet, and 10 minutes in I said that's just a fucking flamingo. You mean Flamigo? That's Flamigo. He does do things that a regular flamingo does not do, I'll have you know, okay? As opposed to what? Like, you look at Taurus and you're like, that's a fucking bull. You look at fucking Growlithe and you're like, that's a fucking dog. You look at my boy
That's all.
Spinarak and you're like, that's a fucking spider. And I'm like, yeah. I'm gonna fit one little Spinarak up in here.
Whatever you
Oh, I love
say.
Klefki. He's one of my faves. He's just boo boo keys.
I
He's a
like
clanker.
Klefki as well. He's just a little guy.
See, I'm a sicko. I love Garbodor, Klefki, and the ice cream line.
I love Trubbish and Garbodor. They're my buddies. I
Like,
love them.
People hate them. I'm like, shut up.
You know who hates
Go
it?
home.
You know who hates these Pokemon designs? It's the same type of person every single time. They are the people who are like, Pokemon should grow up. Pokemon should get serious and have stories about sex and violence. And I'm like, you need to fucking stop engaging with Pokemon. I'm sorry. Pokemon needs to grow up. And I'm like, no, Pokemon is stupid and for children.
I really don't like the idea that everybody wants, not everybody, but like, you know, the loud people
Yeah.
want like the Pokemon style to get like really realistic, like Like, you know, it's a very cartoony style, but everybody's like, oh, but what if you could see every single blade of grass?
The thing that gets me is that, like, for these people, and I am generalizing here because I've seen this for decades at this point. It's the essence of growing up and realizing the thing you'll want isn't for the adult you are now, or the adult you would like to be perceived to be. And they're like, well, then Pokemon needs to age up so that I can continue to enjoy Pokemon. And I'm like, you can just enjoy it as it is.
Yeah.
Like,
or enjoy a different game. You know,
or enjoy a different game.
Not like things anymore.
You know, the thing that gets me is that, like, a lot of these people, they're like, the way for Pokemon to be taken seriously, like it needs to be taken seriously, it's for higher fidelity.
Like it's not being taken seriously.
Yeah, you gotta do higher fidelity because that's what the gamers want. That's what the gamers of r/PC Master Race would tell you. And I'm like, nah, you know what?
Motherfuckers, you can't even play the game.
Pokemon is good as is.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm the guy who's like, I kind of miss the sprites. I just think they were cute.
I mean, like, you know, I filled. This is a weird sentence to say. I filled my wife's 3DS with ROM hacks, and they're all like Generation 3 ROM hacks.
Yeah.
I'm like, this Generation 3 ROM hack adds every generation of Pokemon into it with sprites and stuff, and I'm like, that's good enough for me, man. Like,
Yeah,
honestly,
Pokemon
like for me, sorry for interrupting, Chippy. The peak Pokemon aesthetic was the sprites from Generation 6, where they would animate like the black and white ones.
Oh, that's 5.
Is that 5?
Yeah.
Then 5.
Gen 5's black and white. Yeah.
Yeah, yo, Gen 66 and white. You're so right. I'm a fake fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, one of my favorite ROM hacks is Pokemon Unbound. And that's a fire red, and it had I think it had every Pokemon up until, I think Sword and Shield was out at the time, but they didn't add Sword and Shield ones yet, so it was up to Sun and Moon.
Alola.
Yeah. And that was really fun.
Sure.
Yeah, I played a little bit.
I completed the Pokedex again in a spot where it doesn't really matter. But I just did it for the fun.
I started playing Pokemon Rogue, Emerald Rogue. Not the web version of Rogue. We don't talk about the web version of Rogue. I was playing Emerald Rogue, and at the beginning they're like, hey, pick a starter, and it's random, and I picked fucking Grubbin. Let me tell you, do not pick Grubbin as your starter. You will lose.
Yeah.
I have been losing non-stop because I walk into a fight and the Grubbin fucking dies.
Yeah, he's a little silly.
Kendra says, help.
That up.
I've been looking for a reference pick to draw for 10 minutes. What are you looking for?
Well, at this point, Kendra, you might as well just use your own hand. It's right there. You can just draw it.
You could just draw your hand.
Just draw your hand. Don't you want to be the cool artist at the artist get together who can draw hands?
Yeah, just like Cisca is the cool artist who knows how to draw horses.
Goodbye, horses.
One of my favorite artists is just a guy who just draws maids on skateboards, and I'm like, hell yeah.
Dude.
He's everything to me.
I want to learn how to shade. My cheeks are so blank. Okay, then just look. You could just look up a picture of someone doing a makeup tutorial and just draw what that step looks like.
Yeah, there's also like the planes of the face. I can't remember. Is it?
Oh, what's the name of that statue called? Oh my god, what is that statue called? You know, as Kendra,
the Asaro head.
Look up the Asaro head, Kendra.
Yeah, that's really good for studying the planes of the face. You can also study Loomis stuff. Be careful with Loomis because he's very dated.
What do you mean by that?
I think Fun with a Pencil has like really great constructive work. It also has the eugenics skulls in it.
Ah, I see. That's right. Bad vibes.
I really like Bridgman's work for anatomy. I think it was Bridgman. I always get him confused with Bridgman and Hampton. But I think it's Bridgman. Yeah, Hampton's also fine, but Bridgman just like clicked better for me.
Alright, Spinnerack. You're up to bat, buddy.
I'm done with tentacles, now I'm drawing mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms!
Did Katy Perry go to the moon, or did I hallucinate that?
I'm sorry,
She
what?
went to space for like 1.5 minutes.
What did Plague just say? My brain like literally redacted Plague's lines because I was like, you don't want to listen to that. What did you say?
No, Katy Perry went to space for like 1.5 minutes.
I'm sorry, I must have misheard you. Did you just say that Katy Perry went to space?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Recently, or like a while back?
Yeah,
Like
like
recently.
fairly recently.
Man, I'm so happy I don't like engage with like the news or anything because I'm like I don't
Me
really.
either. I found
I certainly
a
didn't need
lot
to know
about
that.
it.
My life has not been improved by knowing that Katy Perry went to space for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, me either.
It feels like a little guy with the trumpet coming in and being like, news from the war front. The great Sir Knight Katy Perry marched gallantly across the field, and I'm like, I don't care. Get out of here. Where's the court jester?
Well, you know,
Actually,
she
when
did go
you just
to.
said little guy with the trumpet, you just gave me a huge gift.
You're
She
welcome.
did go to Afghanistan that one time.
No, shut the fuck up. Don't bring up the music video where she fights in Afghanistan because her boyfriend broke up with her. Don't bring up this fucking war propaganda music video, Plaguesworth, I swear to God.
Thank you, Katy Perry, for your service.
No, don't. She didn't do anything. She didn't.
She's a veteran, Maxi. Absolutely.
She is not a veteran.
She fought for her country.
She did not. She did not fight for the country.
She saw the towers fall, and then that was.
Her
Oh,
boyfriend
God.
broke
The
up with
boyfriend
her in
thing.
a musical,
And that was her 9/11.
Yeah.
God. California ghouls were unforgivable. I really should hammer out the remaining lyrics. for that
Maxi, are
song.
you okay?
no, I'm
Okay.
here. I'm just. Oh, now every time I go quiet, she's gonna be like, did Maxi pass out again? Did Maxi's bitch ass lungs give out again?
Maxi, did you think I'm a bear?
Chippy, I did not pass out because I found you to be a threat, okay? I passed out because I laughed too hard because you are too funny. Have you considered being less funny?
Much-
Okay, I'm gonna be serious for the rest of the stream.
You could never. Don't say things you won't. Don't lie to me, Chippy. Chipadees.
I always say exactly what I
thing,
mean,
though.
Maxi.
Yeah, we called you Honest Chippy for that.
Yeah.
When the silly character goes serious, that's like one of my least favorite things that happens because then it makes me like self-conscious about my own silliness.
No, I like it. No, I like it when you get an episode all about the silly character, and then you learn about them. For instance, that episode of Pokemon where you learn Meowth's tragic backstory. I cry every
What?
time.
That he was led on by like a what's it called? A Persian?
No, it's another Meowth, I thought. But also, it wasn't the
Yes,
letting
it
on
was
that I
not
found
Meowth,
dramatic.
and-
It was the whole, the he tried hard. He tried his best, and even at the end, it didn't even matter. Like. It's also cute because in that episode, his friends come out to support him, and that's like the trope that gets me. That's why I cried during Atlantis, The Lost Kingdom, because at the end, just when everything is harsh and dark and scary, his friends show up to help, and then I started crying in the movie theater because I was murmuring to myself in Spanish, "Wow, they really are his friends. They really do care about him."
I feel like as I get older, I grow more weak to the power of friendship in like media and stuff. I'm like, oh, they're friends.
It's nice to believe sometimes that there is somebody who has your back.
Yeah.
Despite everything.
Also, Kendra, if you're looking for art resources, if you tell me like in DMs or whatever, like what kind of art you want to make, I can hook you up with stuff.
So, Whiplash, by the way, in chat, Kendra says, if Maxi goes quiet, I 100% think that they're mad at me. Meanwhile, Han says, at 14, I fell off a cliff once and broke my hand, and in the hospital, there were 2 other guys, and they thought that they would show me Katy Perry deepfakes to cheer me up.
What the fuck?
Hans, what the fuck?
This is almost as bad as the time that Kirin and I went to a Love Life concert, and on the way back, a guy from the concert spotted us, and he showed us alt-right memes, thinking that this was the way to go.
Not clocking that you are very much not the audience.
I will also say, by the way, that he had a big plushie of what I assume had to be his favorite character. I'll give you 2 seconds to guess who it was. That's right, it was the girl who's clearly the youngest in the group and the most, like, least mature, most childlike.
Well,
that's right.
Starts making sense a little bit more now.
Yeah, strange how that works out, huh? Anyways, he's dead. I don't know if he's dead. I'm just hoping he is. Anyways.
No, I took care of him.
Chippy with the sniper rifle?
Yeah.
You know what? Chippy did actually serve our country. And by our country, I mean us 3 specifically.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service, Chippy.
Yeah. Chippy was in the music video where they shaved their head in a fucking in a gas station bathroom.
Yeah, I'm still bald.
So, like, Chippy is a jellyfish, so it just grows. The jelly just grows back immediately.
Yeah.
No. That's a wig, and in this house we respect wigs actually. So you're like, oh, Chippy's bald. Yeah, so what?
Chippy has no canon hair length because it is supposed to just be their tendrils.
Oh, I thought it was your cap.
It's like a little goopy.
No,
this is actually
much
like all tied up, but it's like actually like it's long like Chip's legs here.
Okay, I get it. Like your head and the rest of your body is your cap, your hair is your tendrils, and your little bow is your gonads, obviously.
Yeah. That's character design.
That's character design right there. You always carry your heart on your sleeves and your gonads on your head.
Yeah.
I always bring my gonads to Trader Joe's.
I'm a very gonads forward person.
You might say that's very ballsy of you. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, I get it.
Don't worry. I hit the drum roll for you.
Why? It wasn't good.
We established that we only do it for jokes that are not funny.
Thanks. I know I said that I would stop trying to be funny. So now I'm just trying to be unfunny.
Oh man, trans people, am I right? Can't you just pick what gender you are? It's not that hard. What's everyone booing me? God, it's so hard being cis and rich.
So hard.
Kendra is... Did you call it the Maxi drum roll? I call it the Maxi rollout. It hits you kind of weakly first, but then it gets stronger over time. Kendra says, no, his mouth is open. That's the hardest kind of mouth. Yeah, you know what mouth makes... Never mind.
Roll out, Autobots.
What did Maxi mean by that? Chippy is bald?
Chippy.
Chip,
Chippy.
Chip,
Chip, Chippy!
Chip, Chippy, Chip.
Han says,
Hey.
my Yu-Gi-Oh deck has the most powerful card. Blue Eyes White Privilege.
No!
That's right, Yugi.
That's right, Seto Kaiba. I've radicalized Joey Wheeler.
Don't you know the stock market always comes back, Yukimoto? That's right, Seto. My grandfather had no 401k.
That's grim.
Well, he's a small business owner in a niche market. Yeah, I have a faint feeling he didn't have a 401k.
Yugi.
Cruel. Oh, cruel fate.
I drew ET.
Okay, Dale, you got it.
Previously on
I'm gonna put more
Yu-Gi-Oh!
marks on this thing. So now I have to think about where I want to put the marks.
Wow, Jukes, I just invested all my money on the DOJ, on the DAO? Is it the fucking DAO?
Dow Jones.
The Dow Jones.
I don't know who Jones is and why his Dow is that important. Oh wow, yeah, is it just to make a joke? He's well endowed? I don't get it. I don't get it, man.
That's a good question, but also the British call the flag the Union Jack. What's got Jack? What's got Jack? What does Jack have to do with it?
I thought he hit the road.
Yeah.
Hit the road, Jack. You never know about meow 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 meow.
The lyrics aren't that complicated, Max. I'm surprised you don't.
See, joke's on you. I did not have the mental capacity to finish that joke.
Meow,
You know-
meow, meow, meow,
Maxi
meow,
was
meow,
doing a
meow,
rendition
meow,
of it
meow,
as if they were a cat.
meow. Meow,
It's
meow,
true.
meow, meow, meow.
You know what? It's time. I've decided I'm gonna make the ultimate YouTuber
Yeah?
fusion. I'm making Northern Chippy Lion.
Northern chip.
Northern chip.
Northern chip.
I'm East Coast Lion.
East Coast.
You are from the East Coast. I forget about that.
Yeah.
It's funny because like I don't know. You have a very similar kind of humor to me and Plague and Kitty. So I'm like, yeah, Chippy's from the West Coast.
Might be because you're all American. To be fair.
No. Different Americans have different vibes. I'm sorry to break it to you, but
You Americans keep insisting that, and yet you're all the fucking same.
well, you've only keep dealing with the Americans that are cool. I assure you, there are plenty of us that are not cool.
It's like when I try to explain to somebody what an American accent is, there's like, that's no such thing, we all sound different. I'm like, well, maybe, but not that much.
I want to hear someone speaking in a Midwestern accent, and then you will fucking rue the day you made that statement.
You guys speak the same language, for one. You can't sound that different by definition.
No, I'm gonna have to hit you with a very hard no on that, Cisco.
I'm not saying you don't sound different, I'm just saying you sound a lot more cohesive than we do over here in Europe.
Fellas, I'm going to fight Cisco.
Okay.
You guys are so obsessed with like your state's identity or your fucking East Coast, West Coast identity, but you're just fucking Americans at the end of the week.
So I feel like the reason why there is such a hard like desire for wanting to differentiate yourselves is also for a desire to create distance between you and other parts of your country that may not share the same values. So that's why particularly I think, at least for me, I would very much not like to be lumped in with the rest of the United States. Especially when
I
a
get that, but
large
also
portion of that country would not want me to have rights.
I get that, but also like there are people in those parts of the country who also don't agree with those parts.
Go on.
So how's that any different? Besides, like American states didn't get created in a vacuum. You're all related to each other.
Kendra also says, no, it's really like living in 50 different countries because we're swinging into a state. Yeah, every state is also like has different rules and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's a massive country too.
It's
so-
also a really big country. You know, for a formal reminder that we can fit all of Europe in Texas.
And Texas has like what 10% of the population of Europe.
Yeah. Yep. So whenever you make fun of me, remember that California could eat you for lunch.
5th largest economy.
All right.
USA. USA. I love you, Cisca. I love you, Cisca.
You know, Katy
I
Perry.
couldn't make those kind of statements about Germany.
Plague, were you gonna bring up Katy Perry again, Plague?
She's
Hey,
a
Maxi, did you know
patriot.
she went to the moon?
She went to the moon and fought.
Wait, she
In the
didn't go to the
Afghanistan
moon.
war?
She went to space. We should
No,
send
it-
Katy Perry to the moon.
She
Just
gets
for
stuck like the
just for the hell of
astronauts.
it, yeah.
Just for lols. What am I drawing? I don't even know.
Hey, what is up, guys? It's me, Northern Chippy.
Oh, I had a what'd you call those? The sandwiches, the chippy
Banh
likes. Yeah, I had a banh mi at a local shop. It was pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't had one in ages.
Oh, so we you know, my father-in-law's back, so we're doing crosswords again every night after dinner. And okay, so you will know the answer because I'm you know, my brain only works in one direction. But we got a prompt in a crossword that was Vietnamese baguette, and then I'm like, it's banh mi, and Kitty's like, it can't be banh mi. That makes no sense. It was banh mi, by the way.
It's banh mi.
Also, by the way,
baguette is only one of the ingredients.
also by the
I think
way,
I'm missing a few.
By the way, Kitty keeps putting me on blast because I love the avocado boba, by the way.
No, you're crazy.
Kitty has told their coworkers. Their coworkers know me as Kitty's spouse and the crazy person who drinks avocado boba.
I mean,
That's
avocado
for your
boba is
loss.
kind of. You gotta admit, the avocado boba is like, it's a bit unhinged.
It's what? It's not that bad.
It's straight up like guacamole.
The other day, we went to our local boba place. More like a loco boba place, am I right? And I went to the bathroom while they were making my boba, and apparently Plague and Kitty were like, dude, the lady took a whole avocado and put it in the blender.
When you think about it, man, with the price of avocados, that shop's straight up
So-
losing money making your boba order.
So is the
You're saying
when
it's
you
like...
say avocado boba, is the avocado the milk tea or is the avocado like actual boba?
Oh, okay. So I get the avocado smoothie with boba. That's what I get.
Okay. Hmm.
Like, don't you think that like this place is losing money?
So
Just-
you're now saying
anytime,
that...
anytime you make that order, they're losing money.
So now you're saying that it's not just bad that I'm getting it, but it's also like I am endangering the future of the shop that I like by ordering my avocado boba smoothie.
Absolutely. In this economy,
The tariffs.
Well,
like how much is the avocado? Like it's like what, like maybe like 10
Well,
cents
well,
extra.
Well,
for
what if we
avocado?
did a deal where you could get 2 for $10?
2 avocado smoothies for $10?
It's for $10.
He said, that's not very good. I said, yeah, but you're God. Isn't money kinda beneath you?
I said, it's the principle.
I said, do you want avocados or not? It's so good, guys. I love that little clip. I keep laughing about it.
Yeah, the
Somebody
first
really
time
put on
I
the
saw
effort.
it was the one with the little night rat. Little night rat puppet.
Yeah, it's the OG.
Originally, I meant to draw Chippy Northern Lion, but now it's just Northern Lion with a flower on his head.
Yeah. You know, he was my first fan.
It's true. That's actually how I found out about you, because I was, Northern Lion was talking about this cool jellyfish that he liked, and then I'm like, wow, jellyfish, huh?
Yeah.
Better than this.
Metal Gear.
2 jellies, big fish.
Han says in chat, quesadilla con pollo with guacamole. Fucks. That sounds delicious.
So carbs, meat, and vegetables.
It's hard to mess up a quesadilla. I'm gonna just be honest and say that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be brave and just say it. It's hard to fuck up a quesadilla.
It's
very
no
brave
matter
of
what
you.
you do, it'll be scrumptious, it'll be cozy.
You know what?
Shoutouts to the quesadilla.
Shoutouts to the quesadilla, by the way.
She does so much for depressed people.
Plague, I very much enjoy the Jason Voorhees. And the ET, by the way. Very good, very good. Is that Alien Flanders that you put over there a while back?
I was trying to draw Piccolo, but I forgot that Piccolo doesn't have a mustache.
Didn't
So you should
he have
poke
a
it.
mustache at one point? Am I crazy?
I think we're thinking of Vegeta.
What if I look up Piccolo with a mustache? Okay, no.
Guys,
This has never happened before. You were saying, Cisca?
I'm looking up a reference for the actual Demogorgon from D&D, and I found this just wonderful little gentleman.
Uh-huh.
I posted him on the Discord.
Yes! Oh my god, I love this guy. Oh my god, this is back when they were like, how do we design a monster that is like visually appealing? And then they were like, I don't know. Mr. Gygax needs 5 more monster illustrations, so go off.
Back when people were trying to come up with monsters, they were actually just getting like cheap dinosaur toys from the bargain bin, and because they didn't really resemble anything, much less dinosaurs. So they were just kind of altering that and turning that into monsters for their tabletop game, and that's how land sharks, owlbears, and I think beholders were born.
That's so funny, especially considering how much trouble beholders have been copyright-wise. Everyone has to come up with funny names for their beholder likes because D&D.
Yeah, it is true. But then, like, it just has to be a synonym for watching, and then you put an at the end.
Guys, is Kendra MLM?
Probably.
We put
So
a
what's that bit about? I'm honestly curious. What's that bit about?
okay, so I believe the way that I understand it is that it's an ongoing bit about, you know, whether Kendra truly is a man who loves men, but also Kendra loves multi-level marketing stuff. Mostly, when I say that Kendra likes pyramid schemes, I mean they love reading about them. Okay, Kendra is that kind of hoe who just loves learning about fucked up little guys. And by fucked up little guys, I mean like scams, like Theranos. Big shoutouts to Theranos, by the way. What a ridiculous story.
All right.
You know, if you ever think that, you know, a person can't possibly just lie their way to the top, someone would eventually have to check. Nope. Happens. You see, here's a big shoutouts to H Bomber guy who had the line, if something is really easy to check, no one checks it. Everyone assumes that why would you lie about something that is easily checked? Turns out people don't check. So it's like a double line of like, you know, is Kendra in an MLM? Is Kendra running an MLM? But it's also is Kendra a gay man who loves men? Personally, I think Kendra is in fact MLM.
All right.
I support anything and everything. If I always support.
That's not true. You always tank. You liar. Fucking liar.
That's true. It's funny because I think my promotion when they interviewed me for my
But please tell this story.
or
Please
basically
tell the story.
like it's not really a promotion, but they had to do like they're doing a whole restructure where I work. So essentially what that means is everyone has to apply for different shit. But they interviewed me anyway, and the guy that I was interviewing me was like super chill. And I at one point, because he seemed kind of young, and I'm like, okay, I can probably pop off like some like video game shit on him, and I'll be okay. And I was just kind of telling him like, hey, you know, so like my main thing is kind of to be like a support, you know, and sometimes in customer service I have to like tank bad customers to make sure my team is safe. And then the guy was like, oh yeah. He was like, oh yeah, I get it, yeah. And it's cool because later I was kind of like just bullshitting with him, and apparently he used to play Overwatch Season 1, or Overwatch 1. So it was like, hey, and kind of like, hell yeah. So I feel like I aced that.
Yeah.
You really did. You really did.
Plague is a really good judge of character, by the way. Plague looked at that guy and went, I can video game with this guy.
It's extra dumb because it's a whole restructure thing. It means that most likely I'm gonna like lose maybe like a few cents and whatnot. It's so fucking stupid. But this is a great example of like sometimes just shut the fuck up, you know? Because my main store leader was like, hey Plague, you know, we unfortunately with the restructure, your title's just gonna have to go into like another spot. So technically you're gonna be losing like 15 cents and whatnot. And I said, oh, you know, okay. You know, I kind of just like stay quiet about it. And then today he called me. He's like, hey, you know, like I said, you're gonna be like losing like 15 cents. And he's like, are you okay with that? And I say, you know, it is what it is. It's part of like the restructure. I'll still continue to go up. But then he told me the like what the money actually was, and I think there was like a mix-up, so they're gonna actually like give me like a $2 $2 raise. So I'm like, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. So, but I'm not gonna bring it up. I'm not gonna acknowledge.
Plague always winning.
He's like, hey man, you know, I'm really sorry, but it's gonna have to be this amount of money. I'm like, oh yeah, you know, it's okay, you know, I understand. It is what it is, you know. It is what it is, you know. I'll take a pay.
What a fucking classic Plague story. Yeah, I'm gonna take a pay cut. It's gonna suck, man. Corporate sucks. 2 seconds later, fucking. Oh, by the way, we're really sorry, Plague. We can only get you a $2 increase. Fucking classic.
The manager was still like, hey man, you know, like, we'll make sure to like take care of you like once it comes into like this thing here. He's like, I'm really sorry for the thing, you know. I don't have control over that. In my head, I'm like, oh shit, you're actually giving me money. So
Got
like,
him.
Not getting paid for your job.
Hell yeah, more money.
Yeah, Plague works for a big corporation and it's going through a bullshit restructuring thing.
Oh, this mask is coming out really nicely.
Ooh. I love the way you just kind of like, it's like emerging from the previous drawing. I like it.
Yeah.
Also, I was looking through my folder.
Basically,
Oh, sorry, go on.
the conceit for next campaign is that you'll be talking to a bunch of demon lords, but instead of having their like classic D&D design, they have like a reimagining of it where they're basically wearing ball masks that always represent what they are. And for Demogorgon, I was like, all right, he's just gonna have a mask with 2 faces on it. And I only had an idea for now, but now I've actually drawn it and I'm very happy with it.
Hell yeah. Love it. Love to see it. So what I'm currently drawing, I was looking through my folder of art that I've made for friends. And one of the very first things that I did when I started streaming is that I made little Tamagotchi art for the streamers that I was friends with when I first started. You know, Nomiya Vikshi, Danny, Zeka, and Ronnie. I made little Tamagotchis for them, and I realized, you know what? I mean, like, Cisca's fucking Tamagotchi is like the easiest fucking guy in the world. So I'm like, let's crank that one out real quick.
Purple cat.
Yeah, purple cat with one eye. Ciscachi. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
I like to always draw me very grumpy. Like there's always just like my brow encroaching onto my eye.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think you're always grumpy, but I feel like it's part of the character that I've drawn for you. You know, over time. Just the big old closed eye.
And I am German, so.
See, if you went Maxi, you're from California, so I just always draw you on a skateboard saying dude. I'm like, oh no, that's fair, Kitty's here! Everyone shut up! Kitty! Hi Kitty, hi wifey! Kitty, I drew Cisca as a Tamagotchi. Kendra says, what's agonizing is my sketchbook was $5 from Five Below, so my stupid left hand erases as I draw. May I strongly suggest... What about a Tamami? I'll make a Tamakitty. I realized I was going to offer advice and I don't have actually any advice. First, let's check what Cisca has drawn. Cisca's been drawing this beautiful, monstrous art. I love it. I very much love it. I love the plumb up, by the way. Thank you for actually making that plumb up in there. Delightful.
You know,
Chippy's been a silly little guy.
Yeah.
Chippy,
I'm sleepy today, so I'm just silly.
Why are you a burger in a cube? May you please explain that?
You know, sometimes you have to be encased in resin.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the spoils of war. And I love Chippy's little tape dispenser shaped like an elephant.
Yeah.
This is the clip from when from the moment on the stream when I died. And I've been drawing some Kintsugi Mori style pokes. There's this really good Diglett, a Porygon for Chippy, a Lotad for Cisco, and a Spinarank for me. And this weird Pokemon for Kendra. Oh yeah, Chippy doing the Homestucks. Oh my god, I didn't realize that was Homestuck.
No, that's not Homestuck. It's just I wanted to be a little virtual pet.
Feed Chippy. You know, Chippy stealing the flan.
Yeah.
Just, you know, Chippy, past Chippy and present Chippy at a struggle. You know, and then current
Chippy. I really
Chippy.
hate past Chippy.
And now welcome
They
to
ruin everything.
you know, Plague's Alley. We got ourselves some some men here, some guys, some dudes. You know, Bernie and Ernie as JoJo characters, and a single card man. Oh yeah, also
Logging out Cisca's drawing.
I was drawing Chippy bald, but then I realized it's just Northern Lion, and then I just meshed them into two. And lastly, I drew Cisca as a Tamagotchi. Now to draw my wife as a Tamagotchi. You've heard of For the Horde. Get ready for my wife. Maxi, I felt like that joke was gonna go somewhere else. I don't care about your. Maxi doesn't care about your feelings. That's not true.
Actually, doesn't care about your feelings. Folks.
I very much care about my friends' feelings, actually. All right, so my wife is an adorable cutie patootie. Also, wifey, how's your day been, by the way? Also, Kitty, I hate to make plans literally live on stream, but welcome back to making plans live on stream.
Yeah.
So, today's is Kendra's divorce day, and they ask if we wanted to watch a movie together. Do you want to get back from hanging out with Blake early so we can watch a movie with Kendra tonight? You know, I mentioned watching Back to the Future Part 2 for Kendra. We could also... We watched the first Pokemon movie. We could also watch whatever Kendra feels like it. I almost feel like Kitty's Tamagotchi has to have like a beautiful little dress.
Yeah, and bunny ears.
I might do Kitty with like the lopped bunny ears though.
The floppers.
Kitty says we can do that. I just gotta get a prescription. I need a yarn. Is that the prescription? Guys, I'm gonna kill Kendra. Kendra forgot to eat and hasn't drunk water all day. Guys, should I kill Kendra?
Maybe make a poll.
All right, you're right, Chippy. Good thinking, Chippy.
Yeah. We need accurate data.
Here we go. Should Maxi use Hyper Beam on Kendra for maximum damage? Please vote on the poll, please.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, the next character I'm looking up actually has some really cool concept art from the early editions. Oh my god, yes!
The Rust Monster. Just a big ol' cockroach.
Please copy image.
Cisca, can you please remind me what's the name of the Drows spider people?
Driders.
Driders, that's right. What a terrible name.
Well, they're drow spiders.
It can still be a bad name and be accurate. Is sketching just
this
drawing?
One has a pretty interesting name. This is Zugttmoy, Zugttmoy.
Sucktamoy.
Demon Lord of Mushrooms. And one of my favorite characters.
She sucked the moid on my never mind.
Yeah, no.
Please look at the first image.
The moid.
She sucked the moid. She sucked me moid until I dungeoned. I love him. Kendra says, is sketching just drawing more lines over the bad lines until they're good lines? You got it.
You're such a fast learner.
You get it, Chippy?
I'd say actually chicken scratching's not like a great habit to form.
Okay. So, I will say my thought process with helping Kendra get to drawing has been yes, ending them. Mostly because I think Kendra spending time drawing is better than Kendra spending time wondering if they're drawing correctly. I wouldn't read what Kendra is talking about as chicken scratch. But I do recognize that Chippy is correct. Just, you know, putting a bunch of lines may not be helpful long term. So, you know, it's a complex issue. I wish there was an easy way to be like, Kendra, this is how you can learn how to draw, but, you know, Chippy highlights that it's complex, you know? And maybe you should listen to Chippy because between me and Chippy, Chippy's the better artist, 100%. I'm still a baby. So what do I know?
Maybe technically, I don't think there's such a thing as a good artist. Well, maybe there is.
Yeah, got him. Kendra says, I've been doing a lot of scribble and then erase and then try to pick the right line. That doesn't sound too bad to me. But then again, what do I know?
Or just keep drawing lines on top of that. Commit to all of them, actually. Just remember, it doesn't have to look good. It just has to be.
Much like with writing, it just needs to exist. Like, I wish that if I wish people could, like, internalize that, like, anytime you're spending drawing is much like spending time doing battles in a JRPG. Like, you're just gaining experience just by doing it. And yes, I know that at some point you're gonna have to practice specific skills to get, you know, better at certain elements, but just spending time with it is good, I think.
Yes.
Yanto, where are you going, Yanto?
Forgot I had my coffee here.
Wasn't it a Maxi quote? No, Cisca said it. Although I don't think quotes are working today. So everyone, please commit it to memory. Oh, wow, my son is just opening the door by himself. If only he could only do that the other way, too.
Only there was a way.
If only there was a way he could, like, you know, let himself out or in whenever he felt like it. You know what? I'm gonna look up a reference picture of what a bunny with lopped ears looks like. What about Lopmon? That will get me there.
Blessed reference image.
Oh my god, Lopmon is so cute. One of my favorite design things that they do in Digimon is just give a guy just horns.
One of my favorite design things about Digimon is when they give a guy jorts.
Sorry, it reminds me of that that hard drive article that was like Golduck with jeans working part-time as a Digimon to make ends meet.
Wait, which one is that?
Golduck is the evolution of Psyduck.
I know, but which Digimon is that supposed to be?
No. The idea is that like a Golduck with pants looks like a Digimon.
Yeah, but which one?
I believe specifically there's several Digimon that wear pants, but I think specifically it is the evolution of Terriermon. Gargomon? I believe it is Gargomon. And I know you're thinking, Maxi, Gargomon clearly is a setup for a joke where you can gargle on these as magmas, but no, it's just called Gargomon. Gargomon. I love Gargomon. He's so stupid. He has revolvers for hands, which is a feature that I very much think it's cool. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Never mind. My wife is looking extra adorable. Perfect. Everything is going according to plan.
Oh, I just had a very
Yes, Blake?
inspired idea.
Oh no, I'm just drawing Isaac.
Oh yes.
He's poking out at the weird fetus monster. Oh man. Wasn't there like a new patch or something for Binding of Isaac?
A new patch. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have not been catching up with the Binding of Isaac, mostly because it hit a point in its development where I'm like, I don't think I could ever 100% this game. So I kinda started checking out. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like that's like, how do you feel about that? Like, about games that you can't complete?
I guess like it's fine. Like these games can in fact exist, and it's okay if they do. I just like it kind of isn't for me, you know. Like there's just so much content in Isaac, and it requires a specific skill set that I don't have. So I'm like, you know, I guess it just isn't for me.
Okay, I think that's fair. I think there's something about like some people just don't like World of Warcraft and stuff like that, because you can't really like 100% that game.
See, I feel
Almost literally impossible.
I feel like there's different expectations with something like World of Warcraft, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's still like impossible to 100% that.
I feel like especially with like an MMO and a a single player roguelike.
Yep.
You play those kinds of games for very different reasons.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, like, you know, I've been like on the side, like they added full-on multiplayer. That's kind of fun. You can 100% Isaac, but some parts are just stupid. No, you can't, Hans, because in order to 100% the game, you have to 100% the game 3 times.
Wait, what?
Eh?
Oh, you guys don't know about Ultimate Platinum Golden Super Duper Extra Duper Gamer God? So, on the press start screen, each of your save files, the icon for the save file changes on depending on how far you've made it into the journey to complete the game. So when you 100% one of the save files, you get Golden God or whatever it's called. And the ultimate true version of 100%, where all 3 save files become the same image, is if you 100% each individual save file.
Huh.
And that process would also involve, by the way, doing 30 dailies, 30 specific days on 3 different save files.
Which has like 90 days.
Which also would include, I mean, if you did them all...
That's how many days it takes to get a fiance. Anyways.
Wait, where's that from?
90 Day Fiance.
90 Day Fiance.
God damn it. Yeah, you got me. You fucking got me. I've been got. You also need to have a 5-day streak in dailies without dying. And I remember doing that achievement once, and I would purposefully check the Reddit in advance to be like, hey, like, because people are trying that achievement every single day, right? And they're like, it's like, is this a bad seed? And I remember I was on my 5th day, and I checked the Reddit to see if the daily seed was bad, and people were like, literally the first room you go into, if you go too far in, you die to spikes. And if I hadn't checked that Reddit post, I would have lost my 5-day streak and had to start over again from 0. So, you know, fun things that you know, love to do.
Makes you
And
also
so-
wonder, like,
Yeah.
what was the impetus for putting that achievement in there?
I will have you know, though, that Edmund Macmillan, creator of The Binding of Isaac, a guy that I have seen in real life, made it up, like, his design ethos is that he does not put an achievement in the game that he couldn't do himself.
Oh.
And he was saying in an interview that he was surprised when he realized that not all developers do that. He was like, "You're telling me you put things in the game that you yourself could not achieve?" So that's the kind of guy he is. I will say though, when you get to the 1000% estate where you have completed it 3 times, I think it's called 1000%. It literally the press start screen says, "Please stop playing."
Please stop.
Which, like, honestly, like, I respect it. All right, now to color my wife, my pink bunny wife. Actually, I think Kitty would be a brown bunny. I feel like I like Kitty being a brown bunny.
You know what I think?
Yeah, what do you think?
Kitty's like a brown bunny, as you said. Unless they get angry, in which case they turn sheer white and have like big bloodshot eyes.
Yeah, and I'm Wow, how do you know so much about Kitty?
And then they turn from like a cute little bunny to like one of those big hairs.
Kitty is a brown bunny with little pink hearts on them. I will say, like, you know, so Maxi, so you don't 100% games. That's what you're saying, right, Maxi? No, I like to 100% games. There was a Vampire Survivors like called Halls of Torment that I 100%ed this year. That was like the big thing that I was working on. That game has 500 achievements, and I got all of them.
Nice.
Damn.
It's actually a really fun game because it's like a Vampire Survivors, but it looks like a Diablo game. So it's like it's bird's eye view. You get equipment. It's a fun game. I had a lot of fun, grinding away.
Oh, so what the kids call a bullet heaven.
Yeah, pretty much.
By the way, Maxi, if you look at my drawing, you can see that I incorporated the little trumpet guy who announces that
Yeah!
Demon Lord Cateparios has ascended the 3rd sphere. Rejoice, underlings!
Yeah,
What the
3rd
demon
spear,
guys
big
start
deal.
going- This is like a little Maxi, but it goes, I don't give a shit about Cateparius.
If I keep Kitty, this is Kitty when Kitty doesn't get boba. Kitty when no boba. Kitty when yes boba. There you go. And this is it makes it must be Kitichi. Kitichi.
Yes. Oh. Not that.
The 3rd spear of Longitis, just like in my Dead Sea Scrolls. Kitty, I love you. Please shut the don't bring up the Dead Sea Scrolls in this stream. I swear to God. There you go. This is my wife as a Tamagotchi. That's Kitichi. Kitichi's favorite snack involves boba and crepes. Kitty's favorite item to play with is Pokemon cards. Kitty's favorite minigame is taking a nap. Plague, Plague, I have questions, Plague.
What's wrong?
Also,
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
I also love that Plague has been hit by the by the Ornstein bear situation, I think.
No, the
The Vegeta looks
brown
so
at
dumb.
at the butt end is correct.
Is that what it is?
It's like the tail end. That's like the Berenstain
okay.
Bears one.
Thank you. I know.
Where does the tail go? It's above, right?
Well, the tail is definitely not poking out of his ass. I will tell you this
Oh.
right now. But you do you, man. Follow your heart. Yeah, I like Vegeta. I like Vegeta. Well, what does his shirt say? I don't get it.
It says Ligma.
Plague, I can read. Plague! I swear to God. It's almost worse when...
Ligama balls.
Also, Plague, did you draw Isaac because you drew like an Isaac-like monster?
Yeah.
I like him. I love the little fetus is having a fun time.
I also drew the Northern Lion too, so earlier, so I had to do it.
Muy bien.
Northern Lion plays a lot of Isaac, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. He's done like a combined like 7,000 episodes.
Yo, I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
There's no room for. There's no more room. There's no more room, fellas. We're out of room. And to start drawing fucked up little guys. Well,
I
I
can
get.
scale down if you like.
No, shut the fuck up. If you do that, I will never forgive you.
I'm sure the Council of Demon Lords can give a little space.
I don't consent to you shrinking down this masterpiece to lower its quality.
All right.
Chippy, Kendra asks in chat, how do you know when sketch too much line?
Well, you see, like, a lot of people have trouble with, like, doing stuff like this. Like I'm doing here.
Swimming in. Computer in hands.
'Cause they do a lot of that. And then they'll, like, kind of, like, when they're doing, like, line art or whatever over top, they'll try and, like, pick the line. The problem with doing this sort of stuff is you might see, like, some people do this and it looks good. They're doing that with a lot of intentionality. But if you're just like doing this just because you're not sure what line you want, your brain's kind of filling in the gap of like what the actual line is. So that's why a lot of people, when they do line art,
and includes a message that
and they're
reads,
like, this looks nothing like the sketch. That's why, because like all these extra lines are doing like all the heavy lifting for you. I like to do a little exercise. This is really good for building line confidence, is you make like 2 little dots. And then you try and like, you can see my cursor, you can try and like kind of ghost over it to try and like see if you can get it, and then you just go boom. And you can usually try and like stop at the other dot. It's okay if you go a little over, but that's like really good for building up line confidence.
Now, Kendra says, so just better practice to be able to nail the first line. I would strongly suggest to not worry about nailing anything the first try. Strongly suggest against that.
This is like a skill to build up. It's really nice if you need something to like warm up your hands.
For sure.
Yeah. So you start with,
Revel.
this kind of stuff. And I do like a full page of these, and it really helped my sketches, along with doing stuff like drawing little boxes and cylinders, because everything can be made out of boxes and cylinders.
True. Sometimes beans.
Also, by the way, yes, we did get a donation for $0. By the way, I don't know what's up with that. Maybe someone bought one of my games without actually donating, which is fine. It is pay what you want with the minimum for a reason, but I don't know why that went through. That's weird. And so, shoutouts to Vorha, by the way, for downloading one of my games. Hey, have fun. Please read the rulebook.
Oh yeah, people are shapes. People are all sorts of shapes.
Me when I'm shape.
Oh, people are 100% shapes.
I really like seeing how many people are just like, oh, you're just like a triangle, huh?
Oh yeah,
Like,
oh yeah.
Like not even
thing
in just
is,
like the
what
chest
kind of
shape.
triangle?
It's like sometimes it's like their whole jaw is just like a triangle. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
You can see the geometry.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw Kendra real quick, but Kendra's gonna be just shapes. Kendra is just shapes right now, fellas. Here we go. Just a quick.
Kendra is just shapes.
Kendra is just shapes.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Plague.
Well, when Plague is here now, I can go take a pee break. See ya.
Everyone is pissing on my stream.
It's the sisterhood of the traveling pee break.
We only have one bathroom in the stream, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't let you guys use my real bathroom.
Yeah.
You have to go across the street to the Starbucks to pee.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna pee because I don't want to support Starbucks right now. And they won't let me in their bathroom without buying a lemon cake.
Yeah, or even worse, they won't let you go in without spending 20 minutes to give you a cold fucking. What was it again?
oh
Play?
my god, it was horrendous. Last week, like after the stream, I went to I really had to use the restroom, so I went to Starbucks. Right, I'm like okay, whatever. And I mean, you have to. It says bathroom is for customers only, so I figure, you know what? I'll just get a fucking plain ass, cold ass banana bread, right? And it took me almost 25 minutes to get a cold banana bread. And I told them just make it cold, it's fine, because I like them cold. 25 freaking minutes. It was crazy. Anyway, I peed.
I could not believe that happened to you. That's crazy.
It's so dumb too. It's kind of like, ugh. Just wanted to use the restroom. Is that Chippy Lion?
Oh, so it's cheapo Ryapchi, because there's the regular Ryapchi version of Northern Lion Tamagotchi's Ryapchi, but this is the cheapo version. Just like there is like a dark version of a Mamichi. This is cheapo Ryapchi. This is the cheapo version of Ryapchi.
It's like you're going to the vending machine, you put your quarter, and then you get the rare.
Exactly. There you go, Kendra. I drew Kendra just out of shapes. There you go. Look at that. That's Kendra. That's Kendra right there.
Have you turned Kendra into a Tamagotchi yet?
I mean, you could. I just don't feel like
yes.
I feel like Kendra wouldn't do well digitized, you know. Maxi, that's an excuse to not do it. Yeah, it's an excuse to not do it. You're correct. You got me. You got me. You got me. I gave Kendra a whole new personality trait about not wanting to be digitized just so that I didn't have to draw them as a Tamagotchi. And now I will. What does the shirt say? Is the Stray Kids shirt that this guy has? Actually, you know what? Let me zoom in and fix it, because I realized you can't read what the shirt says. So let me just really quickly go in and really quickly fix what the shirt says so everyone can read it, okay? Let me go do this and then grab the pen real quick. No. I said grab the pen real quick. I said grab the pen. Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay, and now...
Please disregard that the mushrooms are weirdly flesh-colored.
There you go. I fixed Kendra's shirt. Now you can read it a lot better, I think. There you go. There you go. Done. The mushrooms. Man, Cisca, you fucking cooked, man. You fucking cooked.
You.
Yup, that's Kendra. Yep. Kendra's so small, by the way. By the way, this actually also is this Kendra to scale. By the way, that's a real life size Lotad, and then this is what Kendra is sized.
Okay, so they're almost a Lotad tall.
Kendra's almost 1 Lotad tall. That's actually that's how I like to measure my friend's height. You know.
Yeah.
You know,
and about like half of a chippy Lotad.
Yeah. Half of a chippy Lotad. I love chippy Lotad actually. So cute.
They're floating around.
Excellent.
Just floating.
Straight up.
Oh my god, is that Kendra's Halloween costume? Oh my god. Including the pizza. The real horror of that night is gluten.
Anyone here on call gluten intolerant?
On call now.
I think at this point, maybe I am.
You think so, Plague?
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like
you had a bad me. I feel like you
bread.
would have found out if you were gluten intolerant.
But it like fucks me up sometimes.
I have this
Like
thing
one
where
of those
it's like
things that develops with age.
I can't eat bread specifically only in the morning. And it would just like I just feel sick.
Strange, but you know what? The human body is a strange machine.
It's a strange mechanism.
What am I gonna draw next? We have a little bit of time left on the stream before we have to wrap up for today. Oh, the canvas is loading for me. Huh. Let's try reloading it. Sorry, your drawing was so pogged we had to actually delete it from the server. Kitty says, I refuse to acknowledge if I'm gluten intolerant or not because I love bread. Hey friends, can you do me a favor and talk to me? Goodbye, Maxi? Huh? What do you mean goodbye, Maxi? I'm here. Oh, it's fucking Discord, man. It's Discord again. It's Discord. I'm still streaming, by the way. Last time, the stream went down like 3 times. I'm still streaming. I can literally see myself on stream. Discord killed Maxi? No, Discord unalived itself. Discord chose death. I miss when Maxi talked to us. Chippy, what are you doing in chat? I swear to God. Is stream over the moment I joined because Discord died? Hi, Anti-Air. Sometimes I can still hear their voice, says fucking... There you go, I'm back. Yeah, I heard you talking shit.
Oh, I can't hear Maxi's voice ever.
You guys, you fucking little shit gremlins.
You say that, but like for the first like 5 seconds of you being gone, it was just the voice. It was just the noises of us like tapping away on our keyboards and drawing on our tablets and all that. It was really peaceful.
Chippy, be honest. Do you think that I died again?
No, I heard that Discord boot you out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, at least you were not worried about me.
Yeah.
I would hate to make Chippy worried about me.
Well, shouldn't be your first worry.
What do you mean?
something happens to you?
No, but like if something happens to Maxi, what about me?
Yeah, what about Chippy? I feel like you're all concerned about me, but no one has stopped to be like, hey, what about Chippo though?
Yeah.
Blimey.
By the way, please tell me if you don't like Chippo. I can stop using Chippo. It's just because one of our friends' cats is called what the hell is that cat's real name? I just keep calling them Peeper. Peepo? We call the cat Peepo, but then that became you know. Oh, it's not Pepper. It's something else. It's Piper. It's Piper. That's right. And we called it Peepo, and then I like Cheapo is like an extension of that, and I like it. But if you don't like it, I can stop using it. Of course, just
Cheapo's fine.
Okay. I always like to check in with people because I've had people who were really keen on giving nicknames, and they gave shitty ass nicknames. So I had to be like, please don't call me that. Please, for the love of God, never address me as such ever again. Assigned nickname at stream.
First off, you're always checking in with Peepo, and I think that's very great of you. Second off, okay, Moxie.
Oh no!
That's awful.
And then everyone's gonna be like, "Wow, you really are a Moxie," and then I'm gonna be like, "Time to make new friends. Time to."
Moxie is a soda brand. I like.
Is it?
Yeah, I think. I feel like it's kind of more of a Massachusetts thing, though. I know it's like out there.
It's like licorice, isn't it? Or am I tripping?
It's like bitter. It's like
It's got like a-
bittersweet.
Delicious.
It's got the guy, right? Like a 50s dude.
Yeah, it's that guy.
Got a guy?
There's
Got
just
a
like
guy.
a man.
Oh,
on
guys,
there.
you didn't tell me it had a guy.
My Gorm.
I love the jump
Yeah.
scare. I love the jump scare. Oh my God, Hans,
Doesn't
I'm
love a
so
good
sorry.
jump scare. Oh, what did they call my boy?
No, because they're like, but what if your name rhymes with a word for penis, and then everyone bullies you because it rhymes with the word penis?
Yeah, Hans Schwanz.
You the way you said it so casually, like that's right. Yeah, I'm ready to
Yeah,
destroy.
this is a personal attack.
Fucking you had your ICBM ready, already aimed at fucking Hans's face.
I've got this power over all of you because none of you. I guess only Maxi here knows what my childhood name was.
Oh fuck!
So
Do
only
I?
you
Oh
can
shit!
imagine.
Oh shit! I forgot.
You
what Cis-
forgot? Oh, perfect.
I forgot what
Perfect, this is the way I
Cisca's
prefer it.
real name is. I forgot Cisca's sorry. Cisca's assigned
Real
at birth
name.
name. Assigned at birth name.
My guys, my Gorm. Oh yeah, Anta, you beat Rise too. You can join in on the guys, my Gorm jokes.
Yeah, who's participating in Gormtober?
Not Gorm. Not Gormtober. God.
There's like a part of me that's like, what if I did draw Guys McGorm every day of October?
It would be a
I think that'd be
long.
some
It would be a
nice,
long month.
I feel like that'd be some nice creature design practice for you, Chippy.
Hmm.
Not
I
sure
like
if you need
creature
it.
toys.
Yeah, I was gonna say Cheap doesn't need practice drawing creatures. They are one.
I am creature. Look at me, I drew myself as a beautiful flower.
Well, you didn't have to. You already are.
Aww, homosexuals, gay people.
I think I would be a perennial. I'd just piss
As
you off
opposed to a
every year.
millennial.
I'd just piss you off every year.
Oh, I love the way you
And
add
I'd take
the
over your
outline.
garden like a mint.
People don't know, but mint
tips,
is kind of
man.
fucked up, man.
Mint will do not plant mint in the ground. Unless you want mint forever. And you'll already have mint forever if you just put it in a pot.
Yeah, invasive species, baby.
And forever.
You can just buy mint from the store and then
You know we have mint at the
you
store.
make mint and then and then you just have free Mint forever. You can download Mint. It's literally on Poob.
You wouldn't download a Mint.
By the way, today's sponsor is Mint Mobile. Consider switching over to Mint Mobile. You can pay as low as $15 a month for a full data plan. Maxi, is this a bit? It is a bit, but I am also a customer of Mint Mobile. It is so cheap. Holy shit. People out there be like, I'm paying $80 a month for data, and I'm like, you're a fool. Get off of that.
Do you guys have glass fiber? Do you guys have glass fiber in your ground?
The only thing we have in our ground is oil that we're gonna frack the hell out of it. That's right. That's right. No, cisca, America's fucked up. We don't have anything. We got it.
We have hemorrhoids.
Yeah, and we can't sit anywhere.
No, guess I'm wondering where you get to have cheap data plans and we don't here in Europe. Because the main reason here in Germany is that we mostly still use copper wire instead of glass fiber.
I think
because
the way
sometime in the early 2000s, the governing party was being lobbied to by the copper lobby. Thanks, CDU. Yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot.
I believe the way that it works is that stuff like Mint Mobile runs off of the network, runs off of the Verizon/Steam Mobile network, and they essentially they pay money to use the same stuff that they sell to their customers, so they make a profit by just lowering the price and undercutting essentially the people that they're. Imagine if I could rent the internet that you are using. But then I rent that internet to other people that are lower price, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's 1:52. I think it is time for
Where are
us.
your kids?
Where are your kids? I will post sketch. Kendra, I'm very proud of you for continuing on your art journey. Art is not easy.
Yay!
Art is hard, but I am proud of you. And I want you to know that if this is at all helpful, you will not be. You will. This is the point in time when you are. Wait, hold up. You will not be worse than you are right now. Does that make sense? Is that inspiring? I don't know if that is inspiring. You get better as you go. You get better as you go. Okay. So keep going.
Who wants to mend?
That's not bad, Kendra. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Good job.
Let
Good job,
me
Boo.
see. Let me see.
Oh my god, Kendra's hand is covered in lead. Hell yeah.
Oh, that's how you know they're in it.
That's how you know they're in it. Also, Kendra's like,
That's how you know they've
guys, the blue's coming out of my hair. Your hair is still like vibrant blue, you fucking liar.
All right.
All right. So what did we learn today, fellas?
We're
Katy
doing a lot
Perry
better
went to
at
space.
filling the canvas, I think.
We learned about Ligma.
That's
you can
right.
steal flan very easily.
We learned about no mint on. Don't plant mint.
Yeah, we learned
Don't
that
plant
we
mint in the ground.
we also
Plant it in the
learned
pot.
that you should not make Maxi. Oh my god, I love Chippy eating the big old banh mi. We also learned that you should not make Maxi laugh, otherwise Maxi will literally faint on stream.
Yeah, so I'm
And
never gonna
die.
tell a joke on stream ever again.
Yeah, Chippy will never make a joke on stream ever again.
Yeah.
I do want to say, please check out all my friends' links are in the description of this video. Please check them out. I am constantly inspired and motivated by my friends. This is why I love doing these streams. Also because I get to yap with my friends for, 3 hours and change. Does anybody have anything they would like to pimp out / want me to post a link to, perhaps? Anything? Nightbot is broken, so I have to manually go get the link. I have to go down to the seller and get the link, but nonetheless.
Oh, I got 3 things.
vgen.co/chipadees.
VGen.
There or be gay.
v.gen/chipadees.
No.
No, no.
vgen.co/chipadees.
There you go. I guess you should have put www.vgen.co chipadees.
I got commissions. I
Nope.
could draw you as a beautiful flower.
Just go to that link, okay? Look up Chippy.
Yo, just get in there.
Just get in there, okay? Look, just Chippy would love to draw you as a French girl, as a French they them, as a French anything really. By the way, if you happen to be the owner of VHS wrestling tapes, could you please contact Plaguesworth? He would like to buy them.
I can draw you pregnant Hans. I will.
Thank you. All help is appreciated.
Yeah. Plague is collecting VHS tapes. The other day we went to this shop, and it was a huge shop of old like secondhand DVDs, CDs, all that other junk, and there was a pile of VHS tapes in the back. And Plague, this is how you know that Plague is has infinite power when it comes to interacting with people, because he just walked up to the cashier and went, "Hey, could I look through those?" I could have never been like, "Hey, that stuff in the back that's not priced just yet, but could I look through it?" And the guy let Plague look through it. And the guy manually looked every price and went, "Yeah, they're worth this much. I'll cut off 20% and you can just take them off my hands right now." And Plague did.
They're good. I also got chipmunks with Michael Jackson as well.
Yeah, you did. Those were very good deals.
I'm gonna get a little hee hee.
Plague, could you please give me your Michael Jackson telling the viewers to leave a like on the video?
Try, viewers. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe.
Fucking gets me every time. Ow! Shimo! By the way, Kendra, please text me a time today, okay? Text me a time today, and then we'll sit down and watch a movie together, okay? All right? Okay, you bozo, you clown. Okay, Kendra. But if Kendra does not, I want everyone in the comments to make fun of them.
I thought you were gonna do like a Kane from WWE. If Kendra doesn't send me a movie, I will set myself on fire.
That's right. I will have Plague suplex me into an open coffin. That's right. It's the fucking
If Kendra doesn't send Maxi recommendation, we're gonna send them to space, to the moon, like Katy Perry.
That's right. Yeah. For every hour Kendra doesn't text me back, I will consume 1 avocado boba.
Yeah, in space.
In
space. With Katy Perry.
With Katy Perry. All right. Cisca, links? Things you would like me to point people to, Cisca?
I mean, I got one link right here. The other one is just, so check out mermaids. Trans people in the United Kingdom are having a bit of a moment right now, so I'm sure they'd appreciate any kind of help we can give them. Otherwise,
yeah,
my
for sure.
Partner Ronnie is streaming tomorrow at 11 p.m. CEST or
right after my stream is over.
2 p.m. Pacific time.
Yep, literally this time tomorrow.
Summertime. Otherwise, can you please check out Cade?
Yeah. My good friend, our good friend Cade, is going through a financial difficulty at the moment. If you have anything to spare, I would strongly suggest. Let me go grab the link real quick. If you could please go and support Cade. There's copy link. There we go. Boom. Please consider supporting one of our friends of the stream. With that being said, it is 2 p.m. in beautiful sunny California. I am gonna go lay down with my cat and hang out with my cool bro and my wife later today, and then watch a movie with Kendra. I love you all. Thank you so much to my friends for joining me today. Everyone say bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Au revoir.
All right, now this is the part where you can just say whatever you want on stream.
Whatever I want.
I'll go first. I love my wife. I have a wife and I love them. Damn! Wow! Wait.
Maxi,
I also
they love their
Max's
wife.
wife.
Whoa! Hold up.
You know what I love?
Uh-huh.
Suck it on, chili dog. Suck it on,
Suck it on,
chili
chili
dog.
dog.
Suck it on, chili dog.
You're sucking on the chili dog.
Sucking on